good evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you are. Hello.
Made me think of the Truman Show. Is it the Truman Show?
Good morning. Good afternoon.
And if I don't see you, good afternoon and good evening.
Yeah, good night.
Or good night.
Yep. Gentlemen, yes, our friend Clearvis. So glad you are here, our friend.
Use that loosely.
No, I use that tightly. What would be the opposite?
No.
And Kaylin, our other best friend. No surprise, Kaylin, or Clearvis likes the shirt. You know, it matches my loose Switch game holder. That's right. Anyway, I don't wear a lot of green, so...
It's a good color for you.
Is it?
Yeah.
Amy said she really liked it, and I was like, I don't wear a lot of green. Mostly because, those people to the west of us here. So, you know the types. The agriculturals, the agros, I call them. You know those agros. How we doing?
Good.
Good.
Supposed to ask that after the show starts.
Oh, right. What are we doing now, then? What's this?
The show hasn't started.
But isn't it now? This is now.
No.
When is that? When is then?
Soon.
I see.
Surrounded by assholes.
Is that it? Start the thing.
You got the remote, man.
Well, yeah, well, maybe. Stop the tape. Anyway, is this one of them hidden gem shows?
They all are.
It's a hidden J show, actually. Jay, get under the desk.
No.
Okay, don't. We'll just put on a cloak. Or some sort of cape that hides you. We need a green screen where we can just make you disappear. It's the hidden J show.
Ooh, we do need a green screen.
Yeah, it's not a hidden gem. There's nothing hidden about this one, I don't believe.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think as we all, and we'll talk about this on the show, I'm sure, as we all get a little older, current and many generations between mine and current, probably don't know what Rescue Rangers is until that movie came out, right? Like, why would you really know or care?
What's Rescue Rangers?
Exactly. It was a movie about friendship. Allow me to regale you with a tale of camaraderie.
Lost audio.
What'd you do?
I stepped on my cord.
That doesn't sound very good.
No, it's not.
That's not good.
No, that's not either. This way?
Bring it this way.
Towards you?
Yeah. That's away from me.
Oh,
I mean away from me. Right there. That's good. Stop. Turn it a little bit. Perfect. Now you got to fix that.
Yeah, I didn't mean to do that.
All right, good. That's fine. I like that it's just slightly crooked. Like it's just like, you know what I mean? Like it's good.
Yeah.
You good. You see what I mean? You see how you crooked. It's just, yeah, it's still like, it looks like it's leaning towards you. See it? It's like this.
Yeah.
Like that. And now,
Fucking table.
who cares? A table sucks, man. I think we need a smaller table.
We had a smaller table.
Yeah, I know, but it like,
Back in the
that was
old
too
days?
small. That was too small.
Remember we had the half moon table and we sat
I thought
across
this
from
was
each
a
other?
Chip and Dale show. Yeah, funny. Amy made that joke this morning.
I mean, fuck it. I'll take my shirt off.
She goes, like that Saturday Night Live skit?
I told so funny thing is I actually said that to Heather. I said, well, I got to play Chippendales. And she looks at me and she goes, you mean the porno thing? Like the dudes with the bow ties and the black pants? And I'm like,
First of all,
no.
that's not porno. It's adult
And
entertainment.
that's what I told her. I said, that is not porno. I said, those are men earning their degrees,
I was laughing so
making
hard
sure to pay their way through college.
as I imagined two muscular chipmunks like
With bow ties and hot pants.
Patrick Swayze and then Monty Jack. Like,
The Thunder Down Under.
the Thunder Down Under is actually going to be. Where did I see that? I think it's
It'll
going to be
later
up in
tonight
northern
after I eat
Michigan or
some Taco
something.
Bell. What?
It's different.
Oh.
Every time you'd go to Vegas in like the late 2000s, mid-teens, whatever, there's that billboard right by the airport, the Thunder Down Under, and it's a bunch of Australian Chippendale guys, right?
Oh, okay. I was like, that seriously sounds like somebody that shit their pants.
They used to advertise all over Vegas. Well, now that show apparently is elsewhere because I saw that billboard. I think I was coming back up from the airport here on the way home like a few weeks ago, And I was like, what the hell? That's still a thing? Like, but apparently, still a thing. So, yeah, I think it's going on up in like...
You should ask your CEO about that.
Yeah, maybe do that.
Yeah. Hey, tell me a little bit about this thunder down under.
Yeah, what's the story?
He'd be like, I don't know what you're talking about, mate.
What's the story with the thunder from down under? And he'd be like, I don't know what that is, and I don't want to know what that is, and you don't know what that is either. That's not a real thing. And then he'd wave like this wand in front of me, and I'd forget my name.
I feel like he would be like, I have no earthly idea what that is. That's like some
He
American
probably
thing.
doesn't know what it is.
That's some weird American thing.
I wish I didn't. Honestly, I don't really care either way. It was so weird because I was like,
I thought we were going after the show.
shut up.
Oh, okay.
We're doing security for the Chippendales.
No idea.
No way I'm missing that. What's that? This Trailer Park Boys? I'm not missing that. We got 4 hours paperwork. We're doing security for Chippendales. I'm not missing that. Yeah. Anyway. All right. We want to get to it. What do you think? We want to rush right into it? Good call. Oh, too loud.
Oh.
Yeah, go. Good call. I was about to do the same. You got it. Look at this guy.
I'm full of good calls tonight.
You're all over it. Let's make sure the volumes are good.
Speaking of good calls.
Amazing.
I don't know if it's a good... I mean, I don't know. I shouldn't make it sound bad. But did you see the first female Major League Baseball umpire is umping tonight? Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw it.
Groundbreaking.
Yes.
You know the NFL has had referees.
Yeah, I know.
And so does the NBA.
Yeah.
So this is the first in Major League Baseball. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
She might do a better job than the guys that are there because they suck.
As long as they like, I'm just trying to be a jackass, but I really don't care. I'm good for them. Honestly, that's great.
As long as there's dishes to be done.
I didn't say that. What I was gonna say is, you know how you just don't like specific announcers? Like there are just people like I know you don't like Joe Buck. You do not like Joe Buck.
I was just gonna say when you said you don't like specific announcers, Joe Buck.
Yeah, I like Joe Buck. I cannot stand Doris Burke. I don't mind other female announcers. I don't mind them for anything. Doris Burke is nails on a chalkboard to me.
Doris Burke has a bigger wiener than most men.
Me for sure. Anyway,
and she has that lisp. It's like she has the denture lisp.
I don't like Doris Burke. But I'm sure she's a great person. I just want to listen to her talk about basketball.
Dribbling down to shoot the ball.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, please don't.
It's like Lou Holtz.
Why are you guys wearing shirts? Oh, Lou Holtz?
Yeah.
That's right. You won't be happy, eat a steak. Okay, Lou. Thanks, buddy. One of the biggest fucking cheaters in the history of Notre Dame. Tony Rice couldn't even read. But, higher academic standards, they say at Notre Dame. Yeah. Couldn't even read. I never learned to read. Anyway, all right.
You get a line, they'll put you in a tower when it's windy out.
That's Brian Kelly. That wasn't Lou Holtz. To be fair.
A whole laundry list of them.
Anyway, all right. Let's start the show. What do you say?
I mean, I'm sure everybody wants to listen to us talk about college sports.
Maybe. They're coming. I mean, we're what, 3.5 weeks away from college football, buddy?
Oh, my God.
I know.
That's insane.
You ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay.
Episode 90.
Yeah.
Lost Joystick Network.
Hit the button.
In 5, 4,
I'm supposed
3.
to count you in.
Oh, yeah. Count me in.
In 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to the Lost Joystick Network episode. This is not my normal sheet of paper.
It's lined.
90.
College ruled.
Episode 90. I'm your host, Mike, joined as always by my co-host, Jay. Jay, how you doing, buddy?
Great, grand, and super. Thank you for asking. How are you?
I'm great. I'm good.
Good.
It's been a weird day.
It has.
So, weird day for me today.
Yeah.
But,
That's weird.
Yeah. We'll talk about it when you ask me about my weeks, which is I'm second for the weeks.
Oh.
So,
okay.
With that,
yeah.
Perfect parlance into...
Is that a word?
Parlance? I believe it is.
Or is it parlance?
Parliament. You're thinking of the funk band from
No,
the
not
70s.
parliament.
Parlance?
Parlance. Parlance?
I don't know.
Parlance?
You know what? I'll get our crack staff on that.
Have AI tell you what it is.
I don't know anybody named AI.
Okay. Ask ChatGPT.
I'll ask Will Smith.
Ask the Chronicle bot.
No, I'm good. Yeah,
The Overlord.
Yeah, Chronicle Bot he won't tell us anything true. Anyway, Jay, how you been, bud? What have you been up to? How have your weeks been? Been a couple weeks. Ask A1 Sauce.
Yeah, it has been. A1 sauce sounds good.
I like it.
A little garlic. Have you had the garlic one?
I don't know.
No, I haven't. I just didn't know. I've seen it before, and I'm like,
I just stick with the regs, man. A1 is like, why deviate?
That's fair.
What do you put A1 on?
Depends.
The diapers?
No.
That would be awful looking. It's like that episode of Saturday Night Live, the commercial with the iced tea into the diaper. You're just like, oh no. Yeah. Anyway, what do you put it on? Depends, huh?
No. I mean, yeah, I guess it depends, not the depends.
I got you.
But
this suddenly went off the rails.
Got him. Sometimes, I mean, I'm feeling saucy. I might have a burger.
Saucy?
And put some A1 on it.
Get it? Feeling saucy? Yeah, I think burger is about the best acceptable answer.
Burger with some Swiss and some A1 on it.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
All right.
Pretty good. What about you? You like filet?
Yeah, no. The only time I would use A1 on a steak is when that steak has been severely overcooked and there's nothing I can do about it.
Oh, yeah, when it's like a piece of jerky and you're like, okay, this thing's
the only time.
Moist at all.
But generally, I generally would not. And the only other time I would use it is like on something like a burger or something like that.
What do you put on your steak?
Nothing.
When you grill it?
Well, we can get into this if you want. When I grill steaks, I usually do like a reverse sear, or I will sear them, whatever, depends on how I'm feeling. And I usually just put like olive oil, salt, pepper, and then I'll maybe melt some butter with garlic at the end. That's about it.
Good.
That's about it.
A little bit of rosemary. Try that.
Every once in a while, if I'm making it on a charcoal grill, I'll toss a block of like wood in there, like just any kind of wood, like post oak or something, just to give it a little hint of like a kiss of smoke.
It's good.
But that's it.
It's good.
Yeah. But usually if it's a good enough steak, it doesn't need much.
No.
So, all right. So with that being said, Ben, cut the steak talk with a steak knife if you'd like. I don't know what you want to use.
Should stay there.
Jay, how have your weeks been?
My weeks have been okay. Been working a lot, playing some video games.
Yeah?
Yeah. Finally got back
Buying
into
some video games, grading some video games.
Yes.
We all have some stuff to talk about in the collecting segment.
I don't now, thanks.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Yes, you do.
No, I've been playing some games. I actually finally got back into Sea of Stars. I have not finished it. And I was like, I got to get in and finish this game.
Sounds like a game I'd like.
I think I'm really close.
To starting it or playing it?
No, to finishing it.
Okay.
I think I'm very close.
That's way better.
I think I'm about 19 hours in.
Okay.
So, game is great. It really is. And I'm surprised I haven't finished it.
I probably need to play it.
So, you should. You really should. It's a good game. I actually think I want to buy a physical copy of it because I have the digital download I got.
How much do you think a physical copy? I have no concept. I'm going to guess a physical copy of Sea of Stars now. It's either $20 or $100.
I would guess, yeah.
I'm going to look.
I'm curious. Yeah, I'm actually really curious.
Go ahead.
But no, I've been playing that. I have been, of course, playing the game that we're going to discuss this evening.
What's that?
None of your business yet. We'll get to that in a little bit.
Sea of Stars, $27 complete.
Oh, yeah, that's not bad.
Nice. Now I got to get it.
You should.
Those are always those games where it's like either they're out of print, you can't get it, or it's still readily available.
It's a really fun. Even to give it one run through, it's a very. Like I said, I have not finished it yet, but it is a very, very. At this point, it is a wildly fun game.
What's a used digital copy of that game go for?
I don't know if you can buy a used digital copy.
Oh, well then maybe you shouldn't buy digital copies of games.
That's why I want to buy a physical one. I didn't buy the digital copy. I was gifted.
Were you?
The digital copy.
Were you?
Yes.
Really?
I was.
I remember.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But no, it's a very fun game. I've been playing that, and I've been playing the game that we're going to talk about tonight.
All right.
And I think that's about it. I don't think I've really done anything else. Been working.
Used digital copy sounds like an oxymoron. I mean, yeah.
Oxymoron sounds like a used digital copy.
Well, maybe. I like digital games.
Digital games are garbage. Unless
I especially enjoy when I purchase a game, and really what's inside is a surprise. You think it's a disc, but really it's a piece of paper shaped like a disc.
No download codes?
Man, there's nothing better than getting trolled by the people who sold you a $60 game.
When are we gonna pull up some download codes and get them graded?
Dude, I don't know. Well, I'm gonna tell you.
We will be garbage human beings if we do.
Just before COVID, just before COVID, I don't know if I've ever told this story on here before. I bought Animal Crossing came out for the Switch, like in February of 2020.
Yeah.
And also, was it Doom Eternal? We should yeet you off this platform. Whatever Doom came out at the exact same time. And I'm like, okay, it's Doom. I'm a collector
I think it was Eternal,
nerd.
Wasn't it?
It probably was. I'm a collector nerd. I grew up on Doom. I'm old. I'm going to go to Best Buy, and I'm not just going to buy Doom Eternal on Steam. I'm going to go buy a physical copy, and I'm going to buy Animal Crossing at the same time. Both at the same time. Get home. I can hear the disc rattling around there. It's a fucking piece of paper. Shaped like a CD or DVD. And I was like, you
fuckers.
dicks.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty rough.
It was
pretty rough. Yeah. Better watch out. You might get yeeted off this show if you talk about digital games like that.
Yeet?
Yeah.
No.
Anyway, so anything else?
No. I actually listened to the latest episode of Collector's Quest.
Which one was the latest one? Because I'm still getting caught up.
Was
it there's one after the computer games one, right? Did you listen to the computer games one?
I did not. I haven't listened
just
to the
finished
computer games one. I listened to, God, why can't I even think of what's
a lot of good information in there.
It was good.
A lot of good information.
Yeah.
One of the guys
remember
from
now.
the show is
I know. I spread it out over like 3 days. That's my problem.
I think the Johnny is
Worst show about
Johnny.
games. Ours is or yours is?
Worst show about games, maybe. Best show about collecting, definitely.
Yeah, lenticular covers.
Oh, okay. I have not gotten to that. That's the next one. Yeah, well, I mean, your show is good. I like it.
No, your show's good, Johnny. Your show is probably better than ours.
Probably, definitely.
Yeah. That's
anyway,
true.
Nah.
But
anything
yes,
else?
The lenticular episode.
I will be listening to it. I literally just finished the other. I literally just finished the computer episode today.
Yeah, I haven't listened to that one.
Check it out. It's good.
So
I enjoyed it.
Listen to that one.
See, I grew up in both.
The problem is I struggle on podcast right now just because I don't
You're not in
drive
the car
much, and I only listen in the car. I'm that weirdo that listens to podcasts in the car.
I come down here and I listen to them while I'm here working and stuff.
Yeah, I haven't, and I can't listen to them at work.
Yeah,
and I have a 3-minute drive to work, so it's like, okay, I could listen to the Collector's Quest episode. It's going to take me 6 months to listen to one episode.
So it's funny you say this. We're driving down to Kentucky to pick up Connor.
Yes.
Then we're going to go to Dollywood, right? This 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And on the way down, it's just Amy and I, right? And she says, if you want to put on one of your podcasts or something, you can. And I was like,
no.
I was like, ugh, I don't want people to know what I listen to. Like, you think I'm a nerd now, sweetie. Just you wait. When we start talking about PC baggy box variants from 1983, like she's gonna divorce me. It was
listening
actually
to Tyler talk about how he doesn't get on any internet at all.
Oh man, it was so funny.
He sends smoke signals.
I imagine like listening to a podcast is like hanging out with friends that you can't talk to, right? That's how I always look at it. So like, okay, I'm gonna sit down, talk to some people, but I'm really just listening, and I'm enjoying their company, even though I'm not really with them.
Yes,
they're keeping me company. But it would be like Amy coming down and like if you and I are hanging out downstairs and we're just doing nerd stuff we do. It would be like Amy sitting down. It's just a different dynamic.
She comes down, sits down, is like, "What are you guys doing?"
What are you guys up to?
Just sits there.
Yeah, and then just is like listening to what you say, and you're like, "Oh no, well, I'm not going to talk about." It's nothing nefarious. It's more just like I don't want her to know how deep this goes. Right?
Well, it's like that whole
Anyway.
what is it? The little video memes where it's like the wife thinks that the guys are at the titty bar.
Oh no,
like
I bet he's thinking about other girls, and he's like,
and then they show
he's
them
laying
and they're
there.
like playing like Nintendo games
yeah.
or talking about collecting Nintendo games.
Yeah. One I always think of is not exactly that. Is the one where the woman's like looking at their newborn child, like, isn't he the most amazing thing you've ever seen? And it's like me thinking about the guy who juggles Rubik's Cubes while he solves them.
Yes.
Yeah. Just thinking about NHL 94. Exactly. So this guy gets it.
Yeah.
NHL Angry J 93 gets it.
He wouldn't be angry, Jay,
Our homie.
if he was NHL J94. He'd be NHL Happy J94.
Jay, I'm glad you mentioned that. I'm good. I've had a good couple weeks.
Good.
Just kidding.
How have your the last few weeks been?
Funny you ask. No, it's been good. Everything has been good. It's been settled down a little bit. I was really busy. I was in Atlanta, then we were in Dollywood and doing all this stuff, and I finally gotten back. So like life is settling down, ready to ship some packages. I don't know if our friend was on the last live stream, but I did get that. I talked about it last one, the Maxwell Manor box and everything except for the game.
I don't know if he was.
So,
don't you have it? Oh no, you have it.
It's
at home.
right over there.
Oh, you want me to
You
grab
know what?
Okay.
Yeah, go grab that.
Go ahead and keep talking.
Yeah, I will. But yeah, I'm finally going to be able to get to that this weekend. I've just been like, and then work's been kind of busy, and I was potentially going to be in Las Vegas, but my dad had to have surgery, which he had today, which everything went well with. So, you know, it's just been weird. But yeah, throw that up on the show the people. For those who weren't here last time, our friend John, back it up a little bit, it won't focus. Our friend John sold his store, Rock'em Sock'em, right? And before he did, I was able to get this because he and I had talked about it, and he goes, oh yeah, take it. So he basically gave it to me for free. The only thing it's missing is the discs, which I think would be the easiest thing to find. Everything else is in there, and it's just a cool box. It looks like a Castlevania-style ripoff, and it screamed Johnny to me when I saw it. So I finally got my hands on it, and there we go. So that'll be coming in the packages, Johnny. But other than that, everything has been good, man. I've been busy. Life is good. I can't complain, and so on. So with that, I think. Yeah, screw that thing. I would think it's time to move into the next segment of the show. Yeah, it's better than that game. Oh, don't put it up there raw. Oh, you know what? Put it right here. Have him hold it. That's not gonna stay. There's no effing way. Make Rob hold it. Do some work around here. You're like Steve, for the love of Christ. Oh my God.
His hands aren't very. It's like trying to have a G.I. Joe guy hold something.
Yeah, well, here we go. All right. So anyway, Jay, I think it's time we talk about collecting.
It's me wearing a regular.
All right.
That's why I got to wear the headphones. I didn't have any idea what was going on.
Well, I said it out loud.
I don't listen to you. I listen to the headphones.
Oh, okay. He'll say anything that comes through those headphones.
Anything.
Jay, what have you been buying?
Go fuck yourself, San Diego.
Yeah, that's probably what you probably want to say. You been buying anything recently? You been on any streaming auction services or grading anything or anything at all? Anything like that?
Nothing.
No?
Nothing.
All right.
I haven't got a thing.
Cool. Well, I got a lot to talk about, so I guess we'll just move over to me then.
Okay, good.
Cool.
I mean, yeah, I got some stuff.
Why do you turn my studio into a house of lies?
Oh, because I can. Why is it your studio? Well, I guess you pay the rent.
I mean, there's one reason I can think of.
Because you pay the rent.
And I basically live here. Anyway, I don't live here. Go ahead.
Live here.
What'd you buy?
I got more graded games.
You got what? I'm sorry, I didn't hear it. Speak up.
More graded games. I like how you're holding your ear to the microphone. More time.
What's that?
I got Street Fighter 2 Anniversary for
and
the
it's
PlayStation 2.
And it's what now?
It's WADA graded.
And what's the grade on the
9.88 plus.
And
plus.
what system is it for?
PS2.
The PS2. You have PS2 graded games.
Yes.
So you're a complete deranged sicko now.
I think I'd only be if I had, I don't know,
like a Madden or something.
Yeah, or a number of Madden games, or Atari, or like Shining in the Darkness for the Genesis.
You know what they say about the man in the mirror, right? I don't really remember the lyrics to the song, but it's very profound.
He's asking you to make a change.
Yeah. The evolution of Jay is fascinating. I cannot agree with you more.
No.
It is.
You guys all find this humorous because you guys have all been doing this.
The script has been flipped
for years, and now I'm finally doing
I'll say this. Most of our friends have not been buying graded PS2 games for years.
Yeah, that's true.
So
it's just neat.
I don't recall doing this. That's right. Exactly. Okay, so you bought a graded PS2 game. It was a 9.88 plus.
Yeah.
Not A plus plus.
A plus plus.
Okay.
Yeah, A plus plus. Okay, I trailed off. And then I sent in a game to be graded.
I'm sorry, you. Hold on. Where's that I need these buttons in front of me. I'm going to figure this out. Say that again.
I sent a game in to be graded.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, pretty much.
Buy me a graded green dog. If I see one, buddy, I will.
Oh, done. But
Well, Jay will. Shit, he's Mr. Graded Moneybags now.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Go ahead.
But yeah, I sent in. I got a Castlevania Anniversary Collection. And I said, you know what? Screw it. I'll send it in to be graded.
It was a raw Castlevania.
It wasn't
Which one?
Raw. It was sealed.
That's
for
raw.
the PS4.
That's what it means.
It's PS4.
Raw
Well,
means
yeah.
ungraded, unencapsulated.
Yes. It was.
Which is a word, I think.
I thought you meant like disc.
I'm sorry.
raw.
What the fuck is happening?
Yeah, you know. But
so you sent in the Castlevania collection for the PS5 that
the
you
Anniversary
purchased
Collection.
raw
PS4.
for,
They didn't make it for
and then you sent it to WADA,
Yeah.
and they turned it around.
Yeah, I already got it. I've already got the grade back.
I bitched and moaned for weeks about CGC.
Yeah,
It took them 100 business days or whatever, and you got a WADA graded sealed game in how fast? How many days did it take?
It took them a while to receive it. It took them like 2 weeks.
But as soon as it was received,
5 business days.
yeah.
A week. It was a week. It's in encapsulation right now.
Now the question is this: you know the grade.
Yes.
Do you wish to reveal said grade now, or do you wish to show the audience once you receive it?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, I can't answer that question for you.
Well, you know who can answer that question?
You.
The audience.
They could, or you could.
Yeah. Well, I want to know what they want. I'm here for them.
Oh yeah, he's a servant to his people. Anyway, all right.
I did buy some loose games too. Nothing too crazy. I just picked up some stuff for the set.
Let's hear it.
Like I said, nothing crazy. I got like Rocketeer.
Jay Hale, Super Nintendo set collector. The year is 2025, and you're out here collecting sets.
Yeah.
You sick fuck.
So
what's the grade? There you go. What is it?
It kind of sucked. It was a 9.48 plus.
A 9.48 plus. And you know, to be fair, it's too late.
Too late
John.
now. Sorry, Kalen. Ignore that, Kalen.
Beep. I need the censor. Tell the people why it got a 9.4. Because this is a fair reason.
The fucking disc is loose in the box.
Who sends a game that has a loose disc to get graded?
I did not notice it.
Because you drop shipped it straight from the vendor. You bought it and you sent it. You didn't even look at it.
No. It literally came in my house. I put the WADA label on it and sent it right back out.
That's not really drop shipping, but still. Okay.
But it wasn't. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Damn lag.
I don't know if it was. I didn't feel it. I physically held the game and didn't feel it jostling around.
It might have come out during shipping or something.
So I don't know. But
that's stupid. I'm always kind of like, if I'm that guy, like I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm real. Keep it real for a second.
Yeah.
If I'm working at WADA,
sometimes it goes wrong.
If I'm at WADA or CGC or whoever and I'm grading, and your package, your Castlevania collection shows up, I should say, and I know that the disc is loose, probably going to try and help you out. I'm probably going to be like, you know what? Let's see if we can't snap it back in real quick. These things are pliable. I'm not going to affect the grade by, let me do it. I would do that. Now, I understand why people don't, because you potentially could damage it, but then I could be like, it was like that when I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, well.
Anyway.
I don't know.
I probably wouldn't do that, actually. But anyway.
But yeah, I'm interested to see how quick it takes to come back, because this is an encapsulation.
Yeah,
right
so now you actually have to get, it has to get shipped to you and processed and all that crap.
Yeah.
So you're still probably good 7 days away from getting it at least. Maybe more. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea.
All right. But anything else that I should know about Captain Wadabags?
No, like I said, I picked up some loose games. Nothing like super notable. Like probably the biggest one I bought was First Samurai, and that's a $30 game.
Okay.
Like
that's right. We went to disc replay.
Yeah, I did grab SimCity Player's Choice because I'm working on. Just as I see them, I'm grabbing the Player's Choice games. I want to get all the Player's Choice games.
All right.
I think I only need like 2 or 3 more.
That's not bad.
I have the major ones. I think I need, if I remember right, I think I need Donkey Kong.
Like F-Zero?
Country 3. I don't have F-Zero.
It's probably easier to find that one sealed if you want it.
But I don't have that one. I have I have Donkey Kong. I have Super Metroid. I have Zelda. I have Mario Kart.
Okay.
Like I have most of the popular ones, I guess.
Yeah. How many are there?
11, I think.
All right.
You're going to make me look now.
Anything else before you look?
No, that's pretty much it. I haven't really gotten anything else.
That's it, huh? Just bought a graded game, sent a game in to get graded.
Yeah.
Are you an investor now? Is that what this is? Like if you're
I'm not.
Are you a fat cat?
I actually am buying them just for fun.
Yeah.
Like, I actually think it's fun. Like,
You
I'm
and me
not
both.
buying them to, like, set. Like, that's the same thing with the whole Castlevania. You
Yeah.
even said that to me when I told you what the grade was, and you were like,
Who
"Oh,
cares?
well, we can just break it open, and you can get that snap back in, and we could send it back in." I'm like, I don't care that.
Yeah. I don't care enough to redo it
No.
and re-spend the money.
So,
All right.
but yeah, that's pretty much it. What about you? Anything?
Oh, I bought all kinds of shit. I'm going to start with something that, you know what? We talked about the grades I got on the CGC games. They're here. I want to talk about that, but I'll do that at the end.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So what I want to talk about are some of the other things. I did go to a couple garage sales on Saturday with my dad. Was able to get out and about. He can't really get around and move very much, but he kind of likes just to ride along and hang out with me and my brother. So I hit some garage sales. Didn't find any video games. Never do. Never do.
Not anymore.
Even really video game ephemera, I don't even really see much anymore.
Robbie's out there snatching them
Yeah,
up,
different areas,
Yeah.
right? But I found a couple things. This is well, I'll start with this. This is going to get some use. As I unzip this Case Logic case.
Oh.
It's a Sony. Where's the model number? I believe it's a CCV TRV 43 High 8 Handycam with
Oh, it's
that.
the viewfinder.
Viewfinder, charger, batteries that don't hold the charge. This bag has some heft to it. It's got an old camera and the remote. Look
I'm
at
sure
that.
you can find battery, though.
I probably can find a battery. I don't care. But we got to use this for something. I was going to do something today, but I ran out of time.
Now
I was
you're
like,
gonna
I
make it
could do a quick short with it or something. Because we got all the crap to do that stuff with. But yeah. So grab that. $5. And it works. You know what's on that tape? The 2007 Swartz Creek Honors Night video. And then somebody riding around on a horse.
Oh.
And she didn't want it.
Weird.
She's like, she goes, what do you give me for it? I said, well, if it doesn't work, I don't really want it, but I'll take the gamble for $5. She said, sold. I said, all right, I'll take it. So the bag, had some heft.
Look at
Let's
that.
see.
$18 for a battery.
Yeah, I'll get one because the camera's like $100 plus working. And it works perfectly. I've tested everything about it. All right, next. I found a book. 25 cents.
2-pack with a charger
Ooh.
on Amazon. $20.
Well.
Sorry, go ahead.
Found myself a book. The Simpsons Christmas book. 1990. Yep. That was the first episode of The Simpsons, by the way. It's a Christmas episode. That's where they got Santos L. Halpern.
All right, little Mikey, show me your Christmas book. Oh, sorry.
Thanks, Dad. Thanks, Dana. Optimus Prime. Nerds, you are right about that. Who is Optimus Prime? Do we know who this is? They seem to know us pretty well already.
Yeah.
Nerds, you got it, bud. Let's see. Okay. Last garage sale pickup. Well, I bought a couple VHS tapes. I found Hangin' Tough Live by New Kids for 25 cents. I had to grab that.
How many times have you guys watched it?
Amy watched it with me a number of times. No, anyway, that was really for her. Oh, you'll never find out. I think this is someone I work with. Anyway, and I found Dirty Work with Norm for
Dirty
25
Work's good.
cents as well.
That's a good movie.
Yeah.
25 cents?
Yeah.
That's a good movie.
Had to take that. I know. So here's
Who else is in there? Artie Lang, right?
the thing. Everybody's in that movie. Well, really just those two guys, but that's enough. The only thing I found that was video game related was this. I got myself a new case. Like when I test consoles, like optical drive consoles, Dreamcast, or I keep like a copy of a game around, like a cheap copy of a game, like NFL 2K or whatever, to test them, right?
Just
You got to have
for
something to
something,
test them out with. Is it me? I found this. I have to have something to keep them in. And look at this. This is an Xbox Live game and
Oh, shut up.
And-
That's awesome.
look at this. It's a controller case. You can put your, I'm assuming this would fit a Duke. And I'm not sure. This is just to cover it to protect it. And look at that. It's
Give me,
got a little
give me your key.
dongle. If you got
Give me
your
your key.
DVD.
We're going to find out.
What's that?
I'm going to go get a Duke.
Oh, okay. Well, the key, it's over
right.
there.
I wanna
But
find
anyway,
out. I wanna find
so-
out where we're at.
Anyway, I thought this was kind of cool. We literally just referenced the jukebox street fighting man scene in a D&T session not 10 minutes ago. It's good times. But yeah, so snag this, which I will now be using to keep, keep my testing games in. Because right now I have this old CD wallet, and it's really poofy. It's like an old Gore-Tex coat. You know, what were those called? Those triple down goose fat, whatever, those coats from my youth from 100 years ago. They're all probably all flat now. All right, here we go. I'm going to test out the case. It is missing the strap I found. But I can get a strap. Or maybe I find one that has a strap someday. Who knows? All right.
This is a big control.
It's beefy. All right, let's see. Put it in there. Does it fit the Duke? Oh, it fits the Duke. No problem. Accommodating. Look at how accommodating that is. Look at that. And then I can still fit games in my Xbox Live controller case with games and handle. Look at that. So anyway, I thought that was cool. Triple Fat Goose. That's the one. I knew somebody out there would know. Thank you.
What about Triple Fat Goose? The
I was
coats?
talking about how poofy it is.
I used to have
CD
one of those.
case I have over there. It's got a lot of poof, a lot of fluff.
Yeah.
I hate those.
I didn't have a Triple Fat Goose.
All right. You forgot something that you bought.
I did.
We both bought the Metal Gear Solid 1 Master Collection.
Yeah, we picked that up because we talked about on the last episode.
Yes. So, grab that. I got to play this. I'm fairly certain my buddy kept his Duke in that. Probably. So, grab one of those.
I don't keep my Duke in there.
I flushed my Duke.
Yeah, me too.
All right.
Did you start smoking?
Found that. Yeah, thank you. Rayman, long box, PS1. Didn't have this one. This is a game I had when I was a kid. Well, kid, I mean, it came out when I was 20 plus years old. Still a kid then.
Where did you get that at?
We got this at
Retro
Retro Taku. Yep, so snag that at Retro Taku. It needs a little cleaning. It was obviously from a smoker's house, but I found out that actually everything inside is fine. It was the outside that needed a little cleaning, which kind of bugged me because honestly, it's a nice case.
Yeah.
Like it's a nice, good hinges, all that good stuff. And speaking of nice cases with good hinges, found myself a copy of Virtua Fighter 2. Now I'm going to tell you.
Oh, you caught him slipping.
Caught the disc replay slipping on this one. How much did I pay for this, Jay? You remember?
It's like $5 or
$5
less,
or $8
wasn't it?
or something like that.
It was single digits. I know that.
They believe, they did not realize this is not the NFR version.
Yeah.
The NFR version is $8. The full-blown long box, whatever you want to call this, jewel case Saturn version of the game is more like 30 plus bucks.
Yeah.
And man, this one was really nice. And look at this. This is the type of stuff that our friend Mr. Ayuchi will appreciate. Foam included. Also, backing board. Backing board included to keep said Saturn manual from warping or bending. Silver. Beautiful.
Yeah.
And they totally fucked up. And the case is worth the $5 I paid.
Yeah.
The case alone was worth that. So snag that. Complete beauty. Didn't have this. I had the manual, but I had the shitty black and white manual.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I should keep this. And I'm like, why would I keep that? Why am I keeping just a black and white? Am I going to stick it in a box with a Saturn? Maybe.
There is a box of manuals
All right,
in the house you could put it in.
So very quick funny story.
Didn't even hear me.
Would you say no?
I said there's a box full of manuals you could put that in.
Yeah, I've got a couple of those.
Yeah.
Store your Saturn gains flat and face down. Yeah. And if you can, put something behind them because those manuals get wonky.
Yeah.
You can fix that stuff nowadays, though. With a little humidity, little press, little heat, no problem. You know what you're doing, you can fix that stuff. I got it long time. Okay, so when I walked this back a couple months ago. A couple months ago, I won an auction on Heritage. Low dollar.
You sick bastard.
I know. Could you imagine buying something or bidding on something there? Or looking at what's on there? So I won this auction. I think it was like $70 or something, $75. And I totally forgot about it. And I don't get notifications for my email because my email is about 1,000 people think my email is their email.
Yeah.
So I don't get any notifications that like my fundamental base email, which is inpits@gmail.com. If anybody really wants to know, that's my own personal email. I got it as part of the Gmail beta in like 2005 or 6 or whatever it was, back when it was invite only. And I thought, oh, I'm brilliant. I'm going to get inpits. Well, let me tell you, a lot of people think that's their email address.
Yeah.
So I have to turn the thing off. Well, I didn't get any notifications. I totally forgot I had bid on it. I remember, but I didn't think about it. And they wound up suspending my account because I didn't pay them. I was like, oh, shit. I went to go log into Heritage one day. I'm like, why is my account suspended? And I'm like, oh, my God.
Oh, you logged in to actually get pop reports for the show.
I was trying to get prices.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, because sometimes that's where I go do research for the show is like what's sold on Heritage at what price. So I had to email them and get on the phone with them and be like, yeah, can you just like, I said, I understand if you don't have the thing anymore because it had been like a month. I felt terrible over this minor inconsequential thing. So finally, she's like, oh, no, it's fine. We still have it. Just pay it. We'll fix your account. Everything's cool. It happens all the time. I'm like, all right, no problem. Because I was trying to be super apologetic. This is all happening while I'm at work in Atlanta.
Yeah.
So they finally ship it, which always takes some extra time. And I finally got it. and all that bullshit. You want to know what game I got my account suspended for at Heritage Auctions? Heritage Auctions, prestigious place. They sell things worth thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars. And what did I get my account suspended for, Jay?
Oh, shit!
A 9.6 A++ copy of Shaq Fu for the Sega Genesis.
That needs another one.
Oh, shit!
You can stop it. Don't let it. Stop it.
Nope.
That's enough. You keep you away from that button. 9.6. Crickets would have been much funnier.
No, that's an amazing game.
9.6 A++, which I believe is about the 10th worst grade. There are 10s in this game because there's it says right on the back of it, from an open case pack of 6. It also includes the rap CD single, because this game is so old that they used to call that music rap. We used to call it rap. It was not hip hop. I mean, hip hop was a thing, but we all called it rap. Yeah, so there you go. Now, that's basically it, other than the things I talked about last show, which I'm going to show people. And I want some opinions. And hello, Matteo, by the way. Welcome. We've missed
Matteo?
you, buddy. We love you. You're mad now, aren't you? You wish you'd got that. $70. It was worth it for that. Probably needs to go on the set somewhere. So, I need some people's opinions. I got my CGC graded games back after what was well within the range of their times that they said, 75 business days. It was about exactly that. First one I got, Tecmo NBA Basketball for the NES, the N7 variant. And it got an 8.0, which now looking at it, when I sent it, I thought there's no way it would get something that high. But now looking at it, I'm like, okay, yeah, it looks pretty good. 8.0, sure. But that's a super hard to find one. There's only one more out there that's been graded on, I believe it's on WADA's population report, and it's a 6.5. So this is the nicest graded copy of this game that's out there. Now, it doesn't mean it's the nicest copy that's out there. It just means it's the nicest graded copy.
I mean, it's no Thrill of Safari.
Few things are.
I want that one.
Well, you're going to have to find your own. You're going to have to trade it for Robbie. Robbie's going to have to get another one. He's going to trade it to you. Sorry. That's the only way you can get it now. 8.0 N7 variant. Tough one to find. Now, this is the one I need.
Found for $1.
It was $7.
Oh, $7.
It was a total steal, I know. But I'm just glad, because I'm never going to play that. Like, why not just stick it in there? And if I ever want to get it out, I'll break it out. Here's where I need people's opinions. Okay, this is the one I need people's opinions on. Got the Earthbound back. Loose Earthbound cart. This thing, I've had this for 6 years. It is a total beaut. It came back as a 9.6. I bought this raw as a loose cart at Disc Replay in Flint, okay, in like the end of 2019. And I paid $80 for it. It was $100 minus 20%. So I remember exactly how much it was.
Man, I wish it was still $100.
Yeah, I bet you do. What if the battery leaks out? Huh? That usually only happens with those coin-style batteries if they are subjected to a lot of humidity, is what I understand.
Yeah.
So, totally understand. But what if it leaked out on my shelf? I don't know if I would notice it any different or know any differently. I'm not opening them up to check them on a regular basis, so it's a fair question. But I don't know. Like, how would I know any different? So this Earthbound, bought it, like I said, paid $80 for it. What's that, a $400 cart now, like loose, general price range, $350, $400?
Yeah.
This is, according to the population reports that I found, this is the nicest copy available. A 9.4 exists loose, but that's 9.6, right? So it's higher. So then my question becomes this. Not everybody, but Earthbound is just one of those like, oh, we all love it because it's this weird Nintendo thing that came in a big box and blah, 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 and it's worth all this money even though there's a lot of them. I feel like there's a lot of them.
There really are.
So then my question is this. Do I keep the 9.6 knowing full well that I don't really care that much about Earthbound? I like it. I remember not buying it as a kid. You know what I mean? Like, I remember being like, it's fine. I like RPGs, but this isn't exactly the story I'm going for with an RPG, right? Put it right.
Oh, yeah, I guess we can do that.
All right. And then, or, like I said, keep it, knowing it's a 9.6, and that it is possible that someone could find a nicer one someday. Or do I strike while the iron is hot and sell it? It is currently, I could get on eBay and be like, highest graded copy, none higher, pop one, whatever the hell people do. Or just post it on one of those Facebook groups that everybody's spending thousands of dollars on these things on and say $1,200. Or I don't know,
If
$1,000 or something like that. I want people's opinion on whether I should keep it or sell it. And if I were to sell it, considering it is the highest graded copy in population of a loose game, what would I sell it for? Let's say the price is $350 or $400, something in that range. What would you sell it for? What's the premium you would put on it for being that?
that's a great question.
Sell it as fast as possible. You would sell an RPG.
So I guess the question I would have, my knee jerk would be, yeah, sell it. But then the other side to that is a nice copy. Like that's probably the nicest one I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen a million of them, but I've seen quite a few. I've been hunting for the game.
It's the nicest one that's ever been graded loose.
And yeah.
So it has to be, right?
It's a very, very nice copy.
Kidding.
And I guess my question is, if you got rid of this, because I know I had asked you a number of times, I wanted to buy this.
And I wouldn't get rid of it because I knew.
Because you wanted it. You said, I want this game. I paid a great price for it. I want to play it someday, blah, blah, blah. So now that it's graded, if you sell it, are you going to buy another one? And then are you going to look at every other one and go, well, that's not the one I had? And
I would
struggle
not.
with that.
So I can already give you an example with the Super Mario Brothers, right? I had that nice Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
I got it graded, sold it. I've never looked back, and I don't care. In fact, if anything, I felt like I've been justified in my decision 10 times over because that thing is worth well less than what I paid for it.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Or got for it. So in this case,
but that's the thing with this is you're going to...
I'll answer all of your questions.
Okay, go ahead.
The biggest concern from a value, so like I don't like value is part of the deal, right? You got to consider it.
Yeah.
From a value perspective, somebody could wind up with a 9.8 and then it's no longer that thing.
True.
Okay, so then value drops there. Or market downtrends or whatever it is. Okay, all that stuff. I feel like this is one of those games that lives in its own world where maybe things slide a little bit, but it's always going to have like a premium value based on it because of it being Earthbound or Pokemon or whatever stupid property it is. I don't have any fear of having one and it being worse and wishing I had the nicer one. I don't care about that at all. That does not affect my decision. And in the past, what I would say is I kept that copy because it was so nice and I would not want to pay current market price for that game.
Yeah.
Now, that becomes a lot easier to do if I get $1,000 and I go spend $350 to $400 for a decent copy, then I'm fine. And I'll take the extra money and I'll go buy something stupid with it, probably something I want, and go, okay, this is just found money. I'll go do it.
Fair.
$40 to grade it, $80 into it. So I'm 120 in. I sell it for $1,000. I've netted $880, right? Minus $350. I'm $500 ahead, or let's say $450 to $500 ahead.
And that's saying you're only going to get $1,000 for it.
Which I think that's my other question is what's a price? What's a fair price for something like this? I think this is a question for people like our friend Josh Byerly, Wafflefoot. We should probably talk to him about it.
Might be.
Or I just need to go, do that thing that all these nerds do where they go to like the high-end games group or the CIB snob people and go, oh, this just came back from grading and it is the nicest copy. And then let just people solicit me through the comments. I like pretending it's not a sale post. And just putting it up and letting people be like, thinking they're the first person to get to it, and then racing to me to buy it.
People would make you offers.
Oh, I'd get offers, but I have to figure out what I think it's worth. So maybe that's what I do is just like put it out there for public consumption and let people make offers and find out. And maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm way off, but I just feel like I actually want to play it. So you can't do that anymore, right? And I just never wanted to fuck with it because it was so nice. I'm like, I don't want to do anything with it because it's too nice. Justifiably so, I find out, but now I think I'm just going to sell it, buy a regular one, and be good with it. But I got to find a buyer. So, but again, I want people's opinions on this before I wrap this segment up, which we're about to do.
And you can get, if for
bought anything
$350, $400, you could get a very, very nice copy.
Yeah.
Like you're not going to get like you're not going to get a schlub copy.
No.
You're going to get a really nice.
You get a good one.
Yeah.
Like a good B+, A- is all I want. I want something that I can use and feel good about, but then also feel good about having too. Like I want it to be like, I'm cool with it being a used, I don't care, right? Sell it while it's unique if the market is down, just hold. See, I don't. Yeah, I think selling it is the move, but I think that I just got to figure out if it's worth it. Like if somebody offers me $700 for it, I'll probably just keep it because then it's the delta's not big enough. So I'm just like, I'd probably just sit on it for that price. And that's you gotta pry this stuff away from people. So, and there are people out there who are constantly chasing the best of everything. They want the nicest thing, and that's just not me. I don't. I like nice things, but it doesn't have to be the nicest. If you're gonna give me 1,000 times the value for 90% of the condition, or I'll get 90% of the, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'll take all the money and go buy a decent one. So anyway, all right. Well, that's enough about collecting for now. We'll let people continue to talk in the chat about it.
Yeah, like that's just for an example. That's $370.
Yeah, and I'm sure I could find one at a show or talk to one of our buddies and they'd have a decent one or whatever.
100%.
Jay, what are we here to talk about? It's episode 90. We're staying with our yearly theme of 1990, games that were released in 1990. What game from 1990 or was released in the U.S. in 1990 are we here to talk about?
Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers.
That's wrong.
Oh, Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers.
That is correct. Yeah. And also, I will say this, too.
Doing that.
You want to go look this game up in a pop report? Guess how you find it? I looked under C. It wasn't there. Then where'd you look?
Rescue Rangers.
Wasn't under R.
Really?
Yeah.
Dale?
Huh?
It was under Dale?
Nope. It wasn't under Chip and Dale. It wasn't under Dale. It wasn't under Rescue Rangers. Disney's.
Oh.
Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers.
Yeah, I didn't think about
is
that.
how I found it. And I'm like, what the hell? Where is this thing? And then I realized I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
So Disney Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers.
Yes, sir.
1990. When did this game come out in North America?
North America came out March 8th of 1990.
Yeah, okay.
And then Japan came out June 8th, 1990.
That's 3 months later.
Yeah.
Weird.
And then Europe, December 12th, 1991.
Yeah.
They're always behind, though.
Yeah, and we'll get to why that's weird here in a little bit, because the dates are interesting here in this one. All right. So let's talk a little bit about the gameplay and story of Chip and Dale.
Sounds good.
Okay. Thanks. I'm glad you think so. I hate looking over here. I need my papers. I hate it.
I know. I hate doing
need
this.
the papers. This game is based on the TV show Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, which aired. How long did that show air for, Jay? We talked about this earlier. Do you remember?
Not long enough.
Not long enough. That's right. In my heart, it's still on TV.
Yeah.
This show aired from March of 1989 to November of 1990.
Yeah.
That is
19 months?
19 months this game, or this show, I keep saying game. This show was on TV. This game came out 1 year after in the U.S., okay? Probably near the height of the popularity of the show. Yeah. First episode, or first season was on Disney or something like that, Disney Channel. Then the next two were in syndication.
Yeah.
And it was part of the Disney Afternoon, I believe they called it, which entailed, can you name, this isn't even on the sheet. What were the Disney Afternoon animated series? What did that encompass?
I would say, DuckTales, of course.
DuckTales is correct. That's one. I will, yes, it's DuckTales. I'll also give you Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers.
Yeah, Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers.
Darkwing Duck, yes.
Darkwing Duck.
There's one more and it's behind you. He's lurking.
I don't want to look.
Baloo's eyeballing you.
Oh, Tailspin.
That's right.
Ah.
So, yep. DuckTales, Darkwing Duck, Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, and Tailspin.
Was Gummy Bears?
Gummy Bears I don't believe, was part of it. And I don't think Count Duckula was either. That was after hours. Count Duckula, little unsavory.
Oh.
Blood-sucking ducks.
Oh.
That was a weird word to say.
Yeah, don't ever say that again.
So. It changed. Yes, I'm sure it did change. Tailspin is correct. Gummy Bears was earlier.
It's still crazy to think, though, that it was only on for 19 months.
This show was only on for 19 months. And it really, 3 seasons, 65 episodes, I believe, in 19 months. And this game came out right in the middle of all that. Okay. It is a 2D side-scrolling platformer. You can the thing I liked about this game, I still like about this game, it is 1 or 2 player, and the 2 player is cooperative. You play at the same time on the same screen, accomplishing the same goals. And you can pick each other up and throw each other. Why not, man?
Yeah.
Screw it. We're both here. So that's always fun. You can play as Chip or Dale. And when you play two players, like when you play one player, you can choose to be Chip or Dale with controller 1.
Yes.
But when you play two players, Chip is controller 1, Dale is controller 2. Let's talk a little bit about the characters of the show and the game. Chip. How would you describe Chip?
Kind of
the Chip is one of the
straight
two
and narrow.
chipmunks
Yes.
that are that form the combo Chip and Dale, who are part of the Rescue Rangers.
Kind of straight and narrow, uptight guy.
Yep.
Kind of, do things the right way. Don't take shortcuts.
Maybe a joy sucker a little bit.
Yeah.
Not super laid back. Looks like Indianapolis Jones.
Yes.
He's got the hat and the coat,
Doesn't
leather
look like a
coat, and
bumblebee, though.
the fedora.
Doesn't look like a bumblebee.
No.
Okay.
And then Dale.
Oh, Dale's just like totally like he's Jeff Spicoli 100%.
I always just looked at them as like the odd couple, right? You got the messy, irresponsible. It's basically the odd couple, which is weird because on the Disney shorts growing up, they were just pains in the asses. They didn't have these kind of personalities.
No.
Dale was not the mischievous, lazy, irresponsible, fun-loving party animal with the big fat party animal with the Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah.
And then Dale was, Chip was, like you see him over there on the screen. He's got the hat and the coat and Mr. Responsible and all that stuff.
That's a good one too.
Balky and Cousin Larry. Yep.
That's a good one.
From, Balky. Yeah. I think Balky was a little less nefarious. He was a little bit more naive.
Yes.
That's the word I was looking for. So yes, but fair. Okay. And then Dale is like the smart aleck, irresponsible. He's every review I read, or anytime they talked about Chip and Dale, this game or the show, they would talk about how he looked like Magnum PI in a Hawaiian shirt. I'm like, other people have worn Hawaiian shirts. Why do you think it's Magnum PI? Because he's a private investigator? It could be. I don't know. Anyway, the rest of the Rescue Rangers are as follows. There's Gadget Hackwrench, who is the female interest of the game and show, who both Chip and Dale have eyes for, right? They're both interested in old Gadget, it seems. They're always vying for attention in the show. But Gadget is the pilot, mechanic, and inventor. During the game, she is out scouting and leaving you inventions and clues and stuff. Mm-hmm. Okay? So, that's cool. I always think during the intro, they're like, hey, I've got all this stuff spread out there for you. And I'm like, why don't you just fucking give it to me now? You have these things. Why give them to me later? Why make me find them?
Maybe she's building them on the phone.
I'm here. Hand them to me.
Maybe she's building them on the phone.
Maybe. Mm-hmm. Then you've got my personal favorite, Monty. Now, Jay, Monty is an Australian world traveler and cheese fiend. What animal is Monty? He's not a chipmunk. He's a rodent, though.
Yeah, he's a mouse.
He is a mouse.
And you know what? Like a trick question for a minute.
You know what his real name is? This was like when I learned what Chuck E. Cheese was short for, Charles Entertainment Cheese. Monty's full name, Monterey Jack. Yeah, Jay's got it over here.
Yeah.
And the best part about Monterey Jack, they describe him, his own mother, whose name I'll get to in a minute, his own mother calls him a cheeser. He's a cheeser. He is like a crackhead for cheese. Yeah. He sees cheese and he freaks out, floats towards it, all this shit.
What did you call him earlier when we were watching it? We watched the show earlier.
Tyrone Biggums of cheese? Yeah. Yes. But he's a total cheeser, which if you've ever seen the episode of South Park where they're all huffing cat piss, that's called cheesing, which I can't disassociate the two. All right. But he helps Chip and Dale find secrets in this game. A lot of the times it's because Chip and Dale will find a chest they'll open, there'll be cheese in it, and then Monty will show up out of nowhere, steal the cheese, and barrel through a wall, creating a door to his secret area.
Yeah.
Because he's insane. He literally loses his mind for cheese. Like Tyrone Biggums with crack. My favorite fact I learned during the research for this game. The names of Monterey Jack's parents. With the aforementioned mother.
Yes.
Tell me the mom's name. The mom's name is?
Camembert Kate.
Camembert Kate.
Yeah.
Named after the Camembert cheese.
Yes.
My favorite, Jay, is his dad's name. What is Monterey Jack's dad's name?
Cheddarhead Charlie.
Cheddarhead Charlie.
Start calling people that. People that are just like idiots on the road. Did you see that Cheddarhead Charlie driving down the road?
But if you think about it, what do you call someone who smokes crack?
A crackhead.
Exactly. He's a cheddarhead.
Yeah.
And then, to take it one step further, what do you call people from Green Bay?
Cheeseheads.
Right. Because they're
we should start calling
crackheads.
them cheddarheads.
Well, they're all crackheads. Well, they're Cheddarhead Charlie. What a great Cheddarhead Charlie and Camembert Kate. You can't make this stuff up, people, except you can.
You think Green Bay's going to have the same season against the Lions this year as they did
Who
last
cares?
year?
They're stupid. And then you've got Zipper. Zipper is Monterey Jack's sidekick. He's a fly. And in this game, Zipper is great because he does what?
He zips. Come on,
Zipper
that was funny.
Zipper is great. It wasn't funny at all. Zipper is great because he does what?
He is like your. He's like your.
Invincibility.
I couldn't even think of it. Your invincibility.
Yes.
And when he's on the screen, he flies above you, and anything that's on the screen, he immediately darts at and kills.
Which is
And it
ironic
doesn't matter
because
where it is. He'll go above, below, everywhere.
he's taking out mechanical dogs and fucking all this stuff. And I thought to myself as I played this game, what has a fly ever killed? Nothing. What does a fly actually kill? All a fly does is show up after something's dead.
Yeah.
Oh, this would be a good place for me to eat and lay eggs. Or here's a pile of shit. This is attractive. That's what a fly does.
Not on this game.
Flies don't kill things, right? They get killed. They're prey, not predators. So it's very interesting that he's the guy who's out there wiping stuff out. And I love him. He's great. Okay, so the story of this game is as follows. A young girl named Mandy needs help finding her lost kitten. Or that's what they want you to think. Okay? I went back and I did a little research. Watched some Rescue Rangers.
Yeah.
One of the first 2 episodes, okay, of the show, I believe it's part of the pilot, maybe it was the second one, I don't know, 1 or 2, is the premise of this game. A young girl goes to a private investigator and says, my kitty's lost. And she's like, he's all like, I don't have the jurisdiction to find your cat. I'll keep my eye out. And she leaves all like sad. First of all, she's like 8.
Yeah.
And she shows up at this private investigator's place by herself.
It was the late 80s. Stuff like that would happen.
I mean, yeah, until the whole Adam thing.
Yeah.
But like, seriously, like I'm like, one of the things I said to Jay earlier is suspending disbelief for cartoons of this era sometimes can be tough as an adult because I'm like, where are your parents? You're 8 and you're here with a picture of your lost kitty. Maybe they have a picture of their lost kid right now. Like, anyway. All right. So, yeah, I watched the first episode or so, whatever it is. And basically that's the premise of part of this, the first few levels of this game. In fact, the brush boss is in the episode.
Yes.
So my feeling is, in Japan, this game was developed in Japan, we'll get to that. I feel like they watched like 1 episode and they're like, all right, there's the story for the game.
Yeah.
This is it. Mandy's lost her cat. But then you find out, no, that's not it. Because, okay, there's an antagonist in this game. What is the antagonist of the game? And of the Rescue Rangers, the primary antagonist of the Rescue Rangers is who?
Fat cat.
And what is Fat Cat?
A fat cat.
And then what does Fat Cat do? He's a fat cat.
Yeah, he's a fat
Fat cat is a fat cat who's a fat cat.
Yeah. He's a fat cat.
How did the cat get so fat? How?
Oh.
How?
They never do answer that question. They answer that
Anyway,
question in the rest of the
Fat Cat is a big fat. Imagine like. The only thing I can ever relate it to is the cover of a horrible record. Wasn't it Warrant that put out the record "Dirty, Rotten, Filthy, Stinking Rich" or something?
Yeah.
And on the cover of it, this is like
it's
old,
that big fat guy smoking a
bald guy smoking a cigar.
Yeah.
Fat Cat looks like that. He's got the mustache. He's obviously evil. I'm gonna guess he's like got the fat cat hair thing going, and he owns a casino. Of course, he owns a casino. Of course, he does. Anyway. The name says it all with Fat Cat. Main antagonist of the Rescue Rangers. And also...
That guy.
Yeah, that's what he looks like, except in cat form, without the money sticking out of his ears.
Nobody can see that.
My favorite description of Cat Fat was that he was an animal world crime boss. That there's this world of animals, this sub-world, where animals live and dwell. And they have their own, things. Colloquialisms and all
nefarious.
That stuff. And he is the crime boss of the animal world.
Well, they probably have cheese dealers.
Yeah, probably. I feel like the raccoons might be the crime bosses of the animal rule. Anyway, All right. So, real quick, keep getting back into the game. Again, side-scrolling, how many different stages are there? There's like, it goes up to 8 or something. I forget. There's like 8 or 10 stages. I don't know.
Yeah.
But you don't have to, it's not linear, okay? You can go, you have to defeat one stage to get to a next, but there are times you can diverge and like you can skip stage B or whatever, and they're always giving you hints about what's going on, but you can like totally skip over stages if you want, okay? You don't have to do them all, which you'll find out more about in the speedrun section. But the basic concept is this. You get 3 lives, right?
Yes.
You play as Chip, you get 3 lives. It's basically the rule of 3. 3 hearts, 3 lives, 3 continues. That's it. There's no password for this game. You must sit down and beat it if you wish to beat it. And I would say that's not that difficult. I would say that this game is fairly easy to play and beat. Once you learn how it works, there are crates, okay? Everywhere there are these crates.
Yes.
You pick up the crates and you throw the crates. That's your weapon. You cannot jump on things. You not get hit by things like mechanical dogs, which are featured in that episode and are also in this game, okay, prominently. Like those kinds of things. You have to pick these crates up and throw them. Now, when you pick up crates, you also find a couple things. What do you find in those crates, generally?
Flowers are the most popular.
Yep.
Little, like, they almost look like little metal flowers.
Yeah, imagine, like, it's almost like a little Karnov cake, but a flower in it.
Yeah.
It's like a square with flowers,
Yeah.
a little flower pot in it.
Yep.
And then what's the other thing?
They have stars.
Right. Interesting thing, in the manual for this game, it says you need 50 flowers. And when you get 50 flowers, you'll get a 1-up star. So you get a star that gives you a free guy,
Yes.
right? And there are definitely plenty of ways to get extra guys in this game, okay? And then it says if you get 10 stars, you also get a free guy, like a 1-up star. That's wrong. I found out it's actually twice that. It's 100 flowers and 20 stars. And they printed it in that way in the manual because originally that's the way it was.
Oh.
And apparently there's a prototype out there of this version, of an earlier version of the game before it was released, where that is the case.
Feels like that'd make it too easy.
Considering it was already not the most difficult game in the world, yeah. And I should also say those crates, flowers aren't worth what they used to be these days. He's got us there, folks. Pow pow. The crates you can throw vertically or horizontally straight up vertically or horizontally left or right, and you can jump and throw them. But that's it. Sometimes it can be a little difficult to hit an enemy that's not on the exact plane that you're on.
Yes.
With the item. Okay.
It was
now,
surprising that you could throw them up, though. I didn't realize that at first.
Yeah. Well, you figured it out probably in that first boss where you're like, what the fuck am I supposed to do here?
I'm like, how the hell
I
do I
throw
do
it
that?
up. Can I do this with everything? Yes. Duh. Okay. Now, you want to talk about the special items? You got it up there?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Tell me about the special items.
So there's a couple in there. So there's, of course, the acorns.
Because the other items are just regular items. They are not noted as items in the manual. They're just in a sentence.
Yep.
These are special items.
Yes, these are special items. So the acorns will
an
give
extra
you...
life is not special enough, apparently.
No, of course it's not. I mean, yeah, I don't know. But the acorns will give you 1 heart back.
And you find acorns in the chest.
Yeah,
All these
so if
things you
you
find
lose-
in the crates.
Yes.
Still.
Then you have
Somewhere.
crates, which is your special item. There's a fucking million of them.
There's
on this
crates
game.
everywhere. There's no timer on this game. You can take as much time as you'd like.
Yes.
And I suggest that you probably do unless you're trying to speedrun it because you can just pick up every crate. And a lot of times there's stuff in them.
Yeah.
That's how you're going to find your flowers and shit.
Yep.
Okay.
But yeah, the crate you can pick up that's actually one of your main source weapons.
Yep.
And
the only weapon, really.
Yes. Well, they have the little silver boxes too. I don't know if you have that.
You can't throw those.
Steel boxes.
Can't throw them. They only stack. They don't throw.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Forgot about that.
Apples. There's the big apples.
Yes, then there's the apples.
But what's the other thing you can do with a crate that was interesting?
You can actually hide in it. And it's almost like it's almost protection.
It is. You can kneel down and it's like a shield. It's like a one-hit shield.
Yeah, something hits you and
you'll move
fling
around
off, but
like almost like Metal Gear, right? And you got the little eyeballs on the crate, so you know you're in there, and you can run into an enemy, and they'll just hit them and kill them. Most
Same
enemies
thing-
die in one shot.
Yes.
Most, not all.
And that's the same thing with the steel boxes, but steel boxes you can't throw. But those you can get hit multiple times with.
Yeah.
So,
And then the last one,
black balls.
the black balls they call
They're
them.
bombs.
They're bombs.
Yeah.
They are shaped like bombs. They look exactly like bombs. I don't know if there was some sort of translation issue, but to call them black balls, even in 1990, seemed
Little,
missed the mark. We'll just say that.
as the young kids say, a little sus.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I just want to say
They
it.
probably,
I was gonna say
well, you know
sus.
me, if I got my hand on some of those black balls, I'd eat them. They're just so sus. Don't do it.
I was going to crickets.
No, you're good. All right. So, Jay, This is my favorite part of the show now.
Oh.
What's up, Tiger Wolf? I love when you talk about the background development of the show.
I hate you.
It's my favorite part.
Why can't we do those for games that are created, published, and literally everything's done in the U.S.?
Because there are none at this point.
Damn it.
There are none. They're on computers.
We're going back to Atari games.
Okay.
All Atari.
Yeah, it's all David Crane games from here. All Gary Kitchen.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll give it a try, though.
What do you got here? Tell me about the background development of this game.
So it's second Capcom developed Disney game.
For the NES.
After DuckTales.
Yep. So DuckTales came out in 1989. Smash hit.
Yes.
Great.
They're a really good
Great game. We talked about it on the show, which we're going to get to here in a second.
I think it's one of the few games I haven't shit on.
Yeah, it is one of the few games you haven't shit on.
I actually enjoyed that game. I like
it's a good one. So second game that Capcom published and developed here in the U.S. that they put out after DuckTales.
Yep.
What else?
It was developed.
It was
developed and published by Napcom.
Let's start. Edit that out, Ben. Edit that part. Okay, Jay, I'm going to walk you in. Ready?
My face drooping.
Just do this. Red, yellow, leather, yellow. Red, leather, yellow, leather. Just talk it out.
Red leather, yellow
red
leather.
Yellow leather.
Okay,
red, yellow leather. Yeah, you gotta. I can't do it.
Good.
Who cares?
Okay.
Gary Kitchen's Disney's Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers by Capcom.
Love it.
And the Kitchen Brothers. All right, I'm gonna walk you in 5, 4, 3.
It was developed and published by Capcom in the United States.
And who was the producer for this game?
Oh, fuck. Takuro Fujiwara.
That is correct.
Damn.
Now, this is the 5th game that we've done on this show that he produced.
Yeah.
All right? I think it might even be the 6th. Let me look real quick because I made a list and I want you. It's trivia time, folks. It's trivia time. This is the 6th game.
6.
That we have done that was produced by Fujiwara. Now, I will say, I believe at least one of these happened prior to your arrival. But the show itself, this is the 6th game where he was either the primary producer or general executive producer of the game. Can you name the other 5 Capcom games that Fujiwara produced that we've done on this show? This should not be that hard, and I did not put any hints in there at all.
I don't remember what we did 4 episodes ago.
That would actually be.
Don't tell me.
That would be applicable here.
Motherfucker.
It would actually be. Shaq Fu is not one of them, but that's a great guess. I love the guess. No, Shaq
Earthbound.
Fu. It's not Earthbound.
Oh.
None of them are on this table except Rescue Rangers, which that's the 6th one.
Mike Tyson's Punch
5.
Out.
These are now Jay.
Yes.
I'm going to give you a hint. They're all Capcom games, okay? And 4 of them came out on the NES, and 1 of them on the PS1.
Oh.
They're all Capcom games for NES, PS1, 30 seconds.
Mega Man?
No, but
Mega Man 2.
yes, because we've never done Mega Man.
That's right.
Right? We did Mega Man 2, so we got 1. People, you can help in the chat if you want.
Somebody give me a hand here.
We did an episode in 1987. The 1987 game we did was Capcom Grid Box. Think
Commando.
Correct.
Boom.
Commando. There's 2. Now, what was the first Grid Box game that came out from Capcom?
1942.
Ooh, that might be right. Okay, so that wasn't it. We haven't done that one, though. What's the first Grid Box games that we did? You might not have been here for this episode. I can't remember if you were. I don't think you were. This is pre-J.
Oh.
There was a resurrected version of it in 2021 that he was involved with.
Ghosts and Goblins.
Correct. So that's 3.
I was not on this episode.
You've
No,
got-
I was on that episode.
I think you were.
Yeah, I was.
We got 2 left. One more NES game. We've already talked about it. I've already said the name. It's in the notes.
DuckTales.
Yes, so that's 4.
Okay.
PS1, Capcom, Fujiwara, and I'll give you one more hint. Fujiwara also produced Sweet Home. Chat will tell you in 10 seconds.
Yeah, because I don't know.
Sweet Home was a Capcom survival horror game on
Resident
the NES.
Evil?
Resident Evil. Yep.
Did we do a Resident Evil?
Probably before you. But it's been done.
Oh, there you go.
So that's we've done 90 episodes and we've done 6 Fujiwara games.
That's
pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
That is pretty good.
All right.
Well, I mean, is that good?
You know what's funny is I intentionally left some stuff out on the next ones. Who's the composer of this game? Because I will say, I'm going to play some music, okay?
Okay.
Put some music over this. This is another one of those, like, man, this theme for Rescue Rangers, they spent some time and money. They got a professional songwriter, forget the guy's name, who has worked with, like, everybody, and they wrote this song. And this is the NES version, so it's not going to give you all the stuff. But, can you hear that?
Yeah.
Okay, we keep it right about there. Feels like that's good. Is that the right one? Okay. So this is Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers NES main theme.
I like
Okay.
that you went, is this the right one?
Journalism is biased. What I didn't do, tell us who the composer of this is.
Well, see if I get this one. See if I'm 2 for 2.
You got it. The last part's easy. The first part's what you got to worry about.
Harumi Fujita.
You got it. Harumi Fujita. And what I did is I actually absconded. I hid. I obfuscated some key titles that he was involved with, so as not to pique your interest in who the games that Fujiwara had done. Games like Bionic Commando would have been a hint, or Mega Man 3 would have been a hint, or Sweet Home I thought would have been a good hint. Those aren't in here. But also, he did what?
Final
the music
Fight.
for Final Fight.
Did Strider.
Foreshadowing. Strider.
Willow.
Yep. And then the More.
Yeah,
he
and
actually
more.
did quite a lot.
And
But
then-
yeah, but it's a good theme, man. This is definitely one of those like banger, like I really like this theme song.
You're missing out right now. You should have your
good.
headphones on.
I can hear it in my mind's eye. It's
pretty good.
Anyway,
You want to share?
I didn't know this show was so biased. Is it? I didn't either. That's true.
Do you want to share?
Yeah,
headphones?
yeah, let's
we can go ear to ear.
You gotta put it over my left ear.
Oh, that's what I was gonna do.
Yeah, all right. We can't. That's not gonna. My head's too big for that. In many ways.
We both have ginormous heads.
In many ways. Okay, so we're gonna move on. All right, that's a little bit about the background development. Time to talk a little bit about the reception of this game, which overall, all-encompassingly, I would say was positive. Very rarely did you kind of get like this cohesive, everybody kind of likes this game mentality for a game. Or everything was always divisive. Oh, it's too hard. It's this and that.
I feel like this game probably sold very well. I don't know.
We'll get to
I
that.
haven't looked at that yet. But my guess is this game almost kept the show afloat. I feel like the show, if they wouldn't have made the game, would have been canceled sooner.
I don't know if it could have been canceled any sooner.
I feel like
We'll
they
get
would have
into
done
all
like
that.
a season. I feel like it would have been
No,
12
because
to
remember,
14 months.
it was only on the air 6 months after the game came out, because the show was off the air in November. This game came out in March or whatever it was. So 8 months, right? Or whatever
maybe
it was.
they were going to cancel the show, and they said, "Well, we got a game
I don't
coming
think
out."
so. I don't think so.
And they said, "Okay, we'll keep the show." Game came out. Game did well, and then after that, they were like, "Okay, the show's got to go."
Probably not.
Oh, well.
Probably not. Disney's got deep pockets, man. I don't think that's what's going on here.
Let me have my moment.
They just bought WWE.
Did they?
Yeah.
Really?
Like, Disney's going to own everything, guys. I hope you're ready for it.
Huh?
It's going to be Diz Amazon is what the whole world's going to be. It's dystopian Amazon. That's where we're headed. All right. Jay, funny you should mention sales of this game, because it's trivia time again. I need a little sound effect for trivia time.
Fuck.
Like a do-do-do-do-do-do.
That's pretty good. That's a pretty good sound effect right
fuck
there.
would be a
Me
good
going,
one. Yes.
fuck, every
Yeah.
time.
How many copies of this game sold worldwide?
Don't know.
You just said you thought it...
8 million.
8 million would be really a lot.
3 million.
No.
Is it more than a million?
Yes.
1,000,005.
1.2 million copies.
That's my next
estimated.
guess.
Okay, well, then you were right. Now, where does that place it on the all-time best-selling list of NES games? I will also tell you this. Purportedly, 80 games sold at least 1 million copies on the NES, Famicom, wherever. So, think about that. 80 sold 1 million. So it's not 80. It's probably higher than that.
And they did 1.2.
Name all 80. Okay, I'll be right back.
Fuck.
I got it right here. I'll tell you this.
Stop swearing. I'm going to have to mark it
Just guess.
explicit on this
Just
one.
guess. Just a nice guess. Because you have to consider, like, a lot of people just round it up to 1 million. So I feel like there's a lot that are at 1 million.
I was going to say, I feel like that's going to be a big jump. Like going from 1 million to 1.2. I feel like that's going to be a pretty
Probably
decent
not as
jump.
big as you're going to make it.
Um,
I'm trying to help guide you here.
I'm going to say 50.
59.
Oh,
59 out of 80.
no shit.
Yep, that is correct. 1.2 million people wanted to play a game where chipmunks don't wear pants but wear shirts and jackets. Look, you just described Disney in general.
And
What's
1.2
Donald
million
Duck
women,
wearing?
and 1.2 million women want to see men in black pants and bow ties
That
with no
word
shirt
really
on.
gets me. I love it. All right. Now, that's number 59.
Yes.
This is an impossible question you will not know the answer to. So I'm just going to tell you what it was wedged between.
Can I guess?
Yeah.
Jackal.
No.
I have no idea.
That's a good guess. It's a good guess because it comes up later.
That's why.
That's oh, I see. You're reading this. No, that's not. That's Moby Games. You're reading ahead. You're cheating.
Maybe. Don't worry about it.
Nope.
Well, you normally leave everything off here.
I'm leaving it off here, and I did.
Oh, okay.
58 was Goemon.
Oh,
So, yeah. And then 60 was Doraemon.
weird.
Yeah. They were obviously Japanese
Yeah.
exclusive games.
Still weird though.
Yeah. But yeah, Rescue Rangers. 59. Okay. Now, this game on Moby Games, you just jumped ahead. Where did it land on the NES list for Moby Games? It's on the list. It's right there in front of you.
You want me to read it?
Yeah, I want you to tell me.
I don't know if you want me to guess. I didn't.
No, no
I didn't
guessing.
look at
It's
that.
right.
I just looked.
It's right there.
Okay. 34.
That's correct.
Yeah.
So it ranks pretty high. I mean, there's like 1,000 NES games on Moby. And this one, based on critic and just end user ratings, got number.
And this is Moby's 10,000 games or whatever it was.
That's not what. That you're thinking of Hardcore Gaming's top
Oh, yeah,
47,000.
that's what I'm thinking of.
This is just Moby Games, which is a
Okay,
website
never
that has a bunch of information about video games, mostly correct.
Ben, delete that.
But yeah, Ben delete that. So 34 out of 1,000.
Yes.
That's really good. And
pretty
it is wedged between what? Number 33 was
Jackal.
right, which is you obviously looked ahead,
Yeah.
and then number 35 was
Battletoads and Double Dragon.
yeah, which I've never really played.
I didn't care for
I think I
it.
need to play it.
I've played it.
There's a Super
It's
Nintendo
okay.
version too. Okay.
Yeah, I have it on Super Nintendo.
This game was featured prominently on, I believe it was the June-July 1990 edition, issue 14, I'll look,
Do tell.
of Nintendo Power.
Only if we had a copy of it.
Oh, sorry. July-August 1990.
Oh,
Yeah, sitting over our shoulders here
it's a good looking.
is a good-looking copy. It's a 7.0. It's been graded. It's part of that collection I got a couple years ago.
CGC.
Well, there's Chippendale, an old fat cat. Look at him. He looks exactly like the guy from the record cover.
That
Put
fat
some money
cat.
in his ear. You got the evil mustache, everything about him.
Can you do it again?
What?
Do it again. Do the fat mic.
How did the cat get so fat?
Thank you.
How? That's a NoFX reference for those not.
Hindsight, we should put
Acclimated.
that on the board.
I probably should.
Hey, well, it's okay.
All right. Now, obviously, big reception. The games on the cover of Nintendo Power, generally, people remember. Okay. Although I will say in general, Rescue Rangers. I would not say it's a very, well-known to this generation franchise. Now, they did do the movie, which we'll talk about recently. But in general, I just feel like it was one of those that, time could forget about. It's like the F-Zero, where it's like, are they ever going to make another F-Zero game? People like F-Zero.
Nobody
There hasn't been one
cares.
since GameCube. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
This game was ranked on Nintendo Power's top 100 games of all time in September of 1997. What number did it hit, Jay? You can tell me. That's not guessing game. That's not trivia time.
79.
Yeah. And then IGN's top 100 NES games in 2009 of all time. 71. Yeah. And then Games Radar did their top 7 Disney games in 2009, same year, and it got
Number 6.
and that's got to be a long list. Disney games. There's got to be a lot of Disney games. So
Top
just
7 Disney games.
Weird thing, but that's what it was. Okay. And then Ranker, just people's public opinion of games.
Yeah.
Where did it land on the NES list of best NES games?
25.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
You're really in even if you're just looking at the licensed US set, that's the top 0.3%.
That's pretty good.
That's well within the top 0.5% of NES games, which, it's a real thing. And then this I thought was interesting. I'm going to pop this up on the screen for those watching the live stream. EGM did a review of this game. Probably can't read that, especially if you're on your phone, but I'll read you the highlights here. it basically, EGM had 4 people grading it. This was like EGM issue 14. This is early EGM with the weird font. Nothing is italicized on the cover. It just says electronics game. It looks like a total nerd magazine.
Yeah.
Okay. We've already been called nerds, and they're right. But this is issue 14. Okay. I think it's around the same issue count in the same time frame as Nintendo Power, right? So if you look at it, basically they go over to say they give it a 7, a 9, a 7, and an 8. Aggregate of like a 7.75 out of 10. Yep. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
And most people's complaints were that it was what, Jay?
It was too easy.
Too easy. Yep. So that's just a little bit. If you want to go look that up, like I said, it's the July issue, I think. June 1990 EGM. It's in there. They talk about it in there.
You know what we should do with that?
What?
We should put that in our Discord.
I will post it in the Discord.
Because people could join our Discord. Did you know that?
They can.
Shameless plug, everybody.
While you talk about the Discord, Jay.
Yes. So we do have a Discord.
Going to go.
Or you can join through our Patreon, which is patreon.com/Lost Joystick. Is it just Lost Joystick or Lost Joystick Network?
Lost Joystick.
Just Lost Joystick?
I think. Look at the notes.
And for as little as $3.50.
Lost Joystick Network.
And as much as $5, you could join our Patreon.
Danger.
Which is patreon.com/Lost Joystick Network.
I am uploading this to the episode discussion section of the podcast.
Oh, you're doing it right now.
I'm putting it right there. Because if I don't,
You'll
I also
forget.
spelled it wrong. I put EMG. It's not EMG, it's EGM.
Either way.
EGM.
So yeah, if you want to join our Patreon, or if you're a member of our Patreon, you can look at it right now.
You can go read it now because it's there.
Yeah, it's there.
It's a nice little
Save you the trouble of
snipping
looking
tool
up.
cut. All right. This is the most interesting part to me so far. There's a sequel to this game.
What?
The sequel to this game, Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers 2.
Is the second episode of the show?
No, I don't know. That part I can't tell you because I didn't play 2 and I didn't watch that many episodes.
Okay.
When did
it's
I
still
tell
on.
you?
We're like almost done with the series. I
Yeah,
think.
that's pissing me off because I got to go watch it for real. I'm kidding. I don't.
Do you have it on your Plex?
That's what I'm watching it through.
Oh, I need to get that from you.
Yeah, come get it.
All right. Sorry. Shh, I'm reading.
The game came out in 1993. Jay, remind me again. When did Rescue Rangers go off the air? When did they stop making new seasons?
1991.
November 1990.
Yeah, November 1990. Sorry.
November of 1990. And this
Yes.
game came out in 1993.
Yes.
There hadn't been a new episode of Rescue Rangers in made in well over 2 years, if not up to 3.
That was the sequel.
This was the second game.
Yes.
Now, I'm reading. I have my theory as to why. Why do you think that is?
Because the first game was very popular.
Yes, I think because the first game sold so well, and I think it was like their 4th best-selling NES game.
They sold
Capcom's
1.2 million copies.
1.2.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
1.2 million, I should say.
Yeah. So I said.
Yeah.
1.2.
So they made a sequel 3 years later, which I think is interesting. I guess it's no different than making Happy Gilmore 2 30 years later, but whatever.
True.
Quick fun fact. This game, not this game, but the sequel to this game, Rescue Rangers 2, in Game Pro number 55, which is probably in a box across the hall. Okay. In fact, I know it is because I know the cover. I looked at it today. February 1994. It was the runner-up of the NES Game of the Year for 1993. Now, mind you, this is late. This is late in the NES life, right? 1994, I think, is when NES games stopped coming out. I'm pretty sure it was like 94, early 94, whatever. This game was the runner-up of the 1993 best NES game. What game would you say?
We might have to do that.
What game would you say won the NES Game of the Year for Game Pro in 1993? I'll tell you what the Super Nintendo game was. It was Super Empire Strikes Back. And you know what the runners-up were? Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter 2. I think they screwed that one up. RPG of the Year, I believe, was Secret of Mana. One of the runners-up was Lufia. I'm just popping this all off the top of my head.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, there's some good stuff. There were some good games that came out in 1993. What was, in 1993, the NES Game of the Year according to GamePro?
I'm going to go to my phone a friend, and John gave me Super Mario Brothers 3.
That game came out in 1990,
Oh.
right? 1991, 1990?
What are you asking me for? I just told you it was the game of the year for 1993.
The answer to your question is no.
Oh, okay.
Your answer is incorrect.
Super Mario World.
I award that's an SNES game.
Yoshi's Island.
No, but you're starting to get closer. Think of another
Wario's Woods.
beloved. No.
Oh.
Wario's Woods, I think, was the last title that came out. Yeah, that was the last.
That was just total guess.
I think Wario's Wood was the last game that came out in
1989.
That is a year, not a no. That's the year. That's the year SMB3 came out.
He just threw up.
I'll just tell you.
Okay, thanks.
Imagine a big pink vacuum.
Oh, Kirby.
Kirby's Adventure, 1993. Game Pro NES Game of the Year. Okay. Yeah. And Jay,
Mike,
I know I've mentioned it a little bit before, but there's a reboot movie.
It's not a reboot.
What is it?
It's a comeback.
What do you mean?
It's a comeback, not a reboot.
Okay. Why are you so weird about it?
Because a reboot sounds like you just redid everything.
Is there a good reason for why you're coming at me with this?
No, that's what the poster said for the movie.
I see. That makes more sense, actually.
But go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, there was a reboot or comeback version of this. In 2022, they had John Mulaney and Andy Samberg and a whole litany of other people. Tim Robinson. Everybody apparently was in this movie. I've never seen it. It got very high acclaim. Like, people really enjoyed it, and it won some award, like the online Emmy or something. I don't remember. But anyway, so
Seth Rogen was in it. J.K. Simmons.
I mean, if Seth Rogen's in it, you know.
Actually, Tim Robinson's my favorite. One, because he's from Michigan.
Tim Robinson is.
And two, is my favorite meme is the guys from whatever it is, and they're like, I'm doing my part, I'm doing my part, I'm doing my part. And then they go to him, and he's like, I haven't done fucking
I'm not
shit.
doing shit. I love, you're not part of the Turbo team.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Sorry.
They are good. All right. So, Jay, all that being said, a little bit about in general, like I said, overall positive response to this game, I felt like.
Yeah.
Right? Like, most people have good things to say about it. Even the reviews on Moby, most people, I didn't really see anything negative.
They haven't asked me yet.
They have not asked you yet. Where can you play this game today? Let's get through this quickly, and then that will lead us into whether you should or not.
Well, of course, you can play it on the Nintendo Entertainment System.
That is correct.
Just like the cartridge in front of us here that would proudly go in the Nintendo Entertainment System to play.
It would fit right in that box over there. And then put that stuff on the screen.
You also play it on PS4, Xbox One as part of the Disney Afternoon Collection that came out in 2017. I want that now.
Yeah, I kind of want this. I didn't know this was a thing, and now I kind of want it.
Yeah, because it's got DuckTales 1 and 2.
Yep.
It's also got Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers 1 and 2.
Yep.
Darkwing Duck and Tailspin.
Yeah. So
that's a lineup.
You talk about value for like NES games. That's about $1,000 worth of NES games.
Yeah.
I mean, like Rescue Rangers 2 and DuckTales 2 is probably $600 to $700 by itself,
buddy.
And then the other four. I mean, we haven't talked about the value of Rescue Rangers 1. Maybe it's around $750. Darkwing Duck's no cheapo either. It's like $75, I'd bet. And then Tailspin's not super cheap, but
I don't even think I've ever seen that anywhere.
You come over to the house.
No, I mean the.
Oh, I've never even. I don't look. I've realized we had to look and we found the Metal Gear. Anyway,
oh yeah, we walked by it. How many times?
A few. So let's move on to as opposed to discussing where you should play it. Let's talk about if you should play it. Jay, who should we call first? Let's call our friends.
I think we should call John.
You're going to call John first?
I think John should be number one.
Let me pull up Microsoft Teams and check my calendar, see if I have any invites pending. Let's see who's in attendance today. And we'll call our friend John. All right, I'm online. I'm kind of waiting for him to go green. This is my new thing. I got the green shirt. I wait for them to go on Teams. So let's just wait and watch. That's compelling podcasting right there. Audible triggers. You want visible video triggers. Still nothing. I want to call him anyway. I don't care. Oh, there he is. Wait, that's me. I'm green. I'm going to call him anyway. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Oh, I got to have my headphones on for this.
Oh, unavailable.
Unavailable?
He's playing Super Mario Brothers 3.
He's back in 1989. Dismiss. All right. Well, maybe they're just going to... Well, looks like he's on now. I'll try again.
Hey.
The Magnum PI of Kansas City. Mr. Famicom Box himself, because that's what Tyler says I have to call him. Makes some of the most delicious looking pizza I've ever seen. And don't worry, we won't talk about food all night. Retro game enthusiast, John Young. The handsomest man this side of the Mississippi. I don't know why the Mississippi came up, but whatever. Hi, John. How are you, sir?
I'm not great with geography. Aren't I on the other side of the Mississippi?
I just said this side. I didn't say east or west.
You said this side, which is our side.
I was talking about John.
Oh, so there's one guy on the on my side.
John is on this side of the Mississippi.
No, I'm on the other side, I think. And then I think what Jay's implying is that somebody is on the other side.
Yeah, somebody's on the other side. I'm not saying who. I'm just saying you're on this side.
Super loud compared to you guys. Really? All right.
I think
how about I can pull back? How about now?
Tell us if it's better. I'm sorry. We haven't really messed with any of the levels. That's what I think is interesting. I wonder if it's the output. Keep going, John. It's okay.
No, that's good. I just wanted to make sure people could hear me. All right.
That's fine. Tell us.
I was
better. I see where it's clipping a little bit. I can pull back up here.
I was gonna say, can you pull?
I mean, I can pull back on mine.
Yeah. Try this.
How about we both adjust, and then we'll never get it right.
Don't you adjust anything. Let's bring you back up here. Let's see how it sounds.
All right. How does it sound?
Seems like it's probably more in line.
Yeah, it looks like
All right.
At least from an audible perspective. Yeah. The entire Midwest is bad at geography. Yeah, but I will say you can't say this side of the Mississippi when you're on this side and he's on the other.
Us. I'm just saying this side of the Mississippi in general. It's just a general statement.
That doesn't make any sense.
I know it doesn't.
When you say this, you're implying the side you're on.
No.
Okay.
You're implying I'm implying the side we're on.
No, there's definitely in the South Bend area. I don't know how this extends up north, but we say I'll head up there, and it doesn't matter which direction you're going. Up is always like to the other place. So
yeah, see, John gets it.
Okay. Also, fun fact: Polish people don't use it's on the north side of town. If you say that, they're all just like, I don't know what you're talking about.
They're all lying.
Is he still really loud, everybody? We're pulling him back down here. I'm gonna try pull him back some more.
Hurt.
How about this?
Okay.
Is that better? Does that sound better for everyone?
You guys tell us if it's too loud. I hate this. I need a dedicated computer that does nothing but the studio stuff.
Yeah.
You guys were quiet the entire show, and I turned up to compensate. Oh. He's like double volume. All right. That's not good. Let's see if this is any better. Here, let me pull this way.
All right.
Go ahead. Try now.
No, we should probably still try to adjust me. I don't know how that makes it easier for Ben or not.
You sound super quiet over here. That's the problem. So
yeah, you're quiet for us, but
John is massively loud in comparison because he sounds normal. Oh,
so my guess is
too quiet.
Yes.
Okay, that's no good. No. I gotta work this shit out.
It's all relative.
I didn't. Everything was great last time, and I haven't changed anything. Nothing. Not even the volume of the computer did I change.
I can't control the volume of my voice.
Did you try turning it off and turning it back on?
No, we're not doing that.
No, I don't do that because it only causes problems. Is he still really loud, guys?
I sound the same to myself, but that's more about me.
We changed everything on our side. I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
They changed everything on their side.
Hey,
John is yelling at everyone.
John, why are you yelling at everyone?
Hold on.
Well,
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
not mad. I'm just disappointed.
That's not very useful at all. Why is this way?
On this side of the Mississippi, we do things different.
Let's see what we got here. Whatever this side is.
Does anybody know where Southern Comfort comes from?
No. Tell me if this is any better, guys.
I think it's Georgia. No. It's New Orleans.
Still loud or no?
Right? I don't know.
Is Southern Comfort from New Orleans?
Yeah, so we did trivia night on Monday, and it was it's really annoying because I think we're the only table that didn't cheat.
Better. Okay.
And I'm sure that's what every table says.
I don't know.
I've been thinking more about prime numbers lately. Does anyone want to talk about those?
I actually would have thought Southern Comfort was from Kentucky.
What if I do this? Go ahead.
Are you trying to do friend primes? What are we talking about?
Okay. I'm talking to the audience, not you. And I just need you
I
to
know.
talk.
I'm just trying to.
I know.
to talk so you can hear
Yeah,
me.
John's talking about prime numbers.
Yes. Okay. So it's better. So okay.
So everybody knows one's not a prime, right? Because you can only divide it by itself. That's important. There's also like concepts with negative primes, but really technically primes are
What
all
about
positive.
Optimus primes?
I think that's the smallest infinity. No, that's all.
We're
of prime.
hemorrhaging listeners, so we have to move on. No, I'm kidding.
John, how I think
But the
we're-
very
I-
few we had have all died of boredom. No,
I
I'm
think
just
we're
kidding.
actually good now with the
Yes, we
audio.
got it.
Sounds
Okay,
like everybody's
so
happy with it.
let's do this.
So a well-ordered pair, even in an uncountable infinity, is still possible. And
Ben-
it's because you have the axiom of choice, and a lot
Ben-
of people kind of. Sorry.
Ben, edit all this. Jay, walk him back in.
Okay.
You see, it's
John.
an axiom because you really can't prove it. Sorry, what?
Okay, John. We're good now.
Back to-
Ben's going to
Oh,
edit all this in, and we're going to come back into the
Staying
show.
on the
Yeah,
rails
yeah,
for the rest of the show.
you-
We've got to. 'Cause
Actually, it's
already,
probably not a bad idea.
we're
Do
gonna
we want to
be
run the
here all
song real
night.
quick and just do the hello? I don't want to like all that.
Should
was
we run the
pretty
song?
much-
You want to run the song again?
It's your call. I can
no,
also
it'll
just
be
say
horribly
hello,
edited.
pick
I
up
love
from
it.
there.
Leave it.
Okay.
Okay, perfect.
Nope.
Wonderful.
Just
This is my
pretend it.
favorite bit. This
Just pretend he just.
We'll
walked
just wait for a few
the
seconds.
clip of 2025.
Yeah, we'll give
in
it.
5, 4, 3.
You don't have to say one. Sorry, I had to. I can't see Mike, but I know he's mad. I'm sorry, Mike.
He
It's
is.
been a-
Where
it's been-
is the
okay.
it's been a
leave
week.
button? I've got to find the leave button.
Okay, John.
We've got to
the rails.
we got to end this sooner
Back
than
on the
later.
rails. So
we got to
get-
end.
Pause for 1 second, John.
All right.
John, how are you, sir? How have you been?
I'm doing pretty good. How you gents doing?
Good.
I
Mike?
was fine until a few minutes ago.
It's funny because it seems like you were just perfectly fine, and all of a sudden your mood just cut to something different.
I don't know
Yeah,
what happened.
He does that. I think he's
Ben, make
I-
a note of it.
yeah, I think he needs to be medicated for that.
Yeah, probably.
That's fine.
But John,
No,
what's new? You know anything new lately?
I've been trying to focus on the Casey retro stuff. We got like 4.5 weeks left.
Oh, yeah, it's right around the corner.
So yeah, a shit ton of things. I've been like, dropping off flyers downtown, and apparently people like retro video games because everybody's excited about it. So I'm looking forward to like papering more of downtown. If anybody's not busy, they can come join me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Are you
Have some-
gonna sell any games, like maybe some Nintendo games?
Yes, Nintendo, Famicom, probably some other stuff. I have my niece moved out July 4th, and so now I actually have access to all my boxes
It was
of
a
stuff I
true
don't look at.
Independence Day that day.
Yeah.
Oh, it was. Oh my God, so great. I don't know. You guys are dads. Like, empty nester's great. You have a kid for like 8 months. She's 25.
niece live there for like a few months, and then you're back to the cats.
Exactly.
I still have a kid at home.
Yeah.
One of
Okay.
my two is still at home, so I can't
That's
talk
fine.
about the empty nester thing.
It was a bit of a speed run for me.
Yeah, it sounds like it. You won.
Did you play Rescue Rangers for the Nintendo or anything?
Jeez, Mike, nice transition. No. Yeah, no. I played some the Rescue Rangers. It is kind of funny to think of. So sorry, I did want to take a quick step back. So DuckTales is the first, like, pretty much like, it's almost like a fan service game, right? Like, I don't even know if they were fans of DuckTales. It just is a really good game, and they use the DuckTales thing. And it seems like a real fan service game. Like they tied it in with the episode, so obviously there must have been some, coordination there, which is crazy because if you're doing what would you say, like 180 episodes in like 7 months?
65.
Okay, yeah, perfect. So like, no, that's how it is, right? You get a bunch. I remember Gummy Bears, which I like a lot. It actually had the same, like, it's like 3 seasons, but it's like 100 episodes. Once it can be syndicated, they stop producing more.
Yep.
So makes sense. But no, it's kind of fun to see before it's like fan service for a profit. It's actually just kind of like, I don't know, let's make this good for the kids. And just from my perspective, so this came, out, nobody knows what year, but like I was 10 years old. And so like it almost kind of was the perfect time between the show and the game. Unfortunately, I was poor, so took a couple years for the game, but it's maybe not years. But no, it's actually kind of a cool idea for a kid at that generation. We didn't have many things like that. I'm trying to think of anything else where it was that much of a. Go ahead.
Not just did we had licensed stuff based on IPs, but they were
Like
bad.
E.T..
They
Yeah,
were
no.
bad.
Yes, they're
And
very
then
bad.
this was the first time I remember, not this game, but the NES, where I was like, oh, it doesn't have to be you falling in a hole and not knowing how to get out. Like, it can be like me playing as Scrooge McDuck, knocking people around with my cane and bouncing around. Or this. This was like, these things were good, and I wasn't convincing myself it was a good game because I had to. Like, it was, I feel like that's fair. So go on, I'm sorry.
And starting with DuckTales, I do think, I'm trying to think of a game that was, I'm sure there are, but like that fluid of controls, like bouncing on somebody felt good.
It
And
really
same
did.
thing with,
It still does.
yeah, Chippendales, I feel like they did kind of like adjust it a bit because they're like, all right, kids are going to play this. So it, for me, is still feeling a little bit different, but I played this game when I was a kid, but not nearly as much as those other ones. So maybe it'd just be like my muscle memory isn't the same.
Yeah.
But it
I
did
think
really
that's a
feel
fair
like,
way to put it.
yeah, and Capcom really, like across the board with most of their games, it was pretty impressive that they pretty much got the controls down. Not all of them, obviously 1942, Jay's favorite early game.
But that's early.
Yeah, no, it's early, and it was also programmed like one kid in college or something. So,
Yeah.
But no, it's Rescue Rangers. It's one of those games where I remember bits and fits of different levels, which is kind of like back to Robbie's really well said passion for nostalgic games. Like it's nice, almost like to remember that. And for example, one buddy of mine left for the Navy right out of high school, and then like reconnected when he moved back to Warsaw, Indiana, when I lived in Fort Wayne. And he came over one day and we played River City Ransom.
Mm-hmm.
This is another one of those games where you get the right friends together, you have those memories of your childhood, and be able to like, oh, I remember this section. And like, there's no way that your brain would have recalled that. But as soon as you start playing it, everything comes back like it's really vivid, and also will bring up other memories, right? Like playing with your sister or something like that. So for me, this game kind of ties into that, but more from like a younger brother aspect. Which is funny because, like I said, I didn't play a ton of it, but I have very specific memories. So, like replaying it this time definitely brought a lot of those back.
Yeah.
I think the level designs are a little okay. There's nothing amazing about them from my perspective. If I think of, there's aspects of this that remind me of like a Bucky O'Hare's,
Yeah.
like where I think Bucky O'Hare has
That's
just
fair.
so much better levels. So, but that's again like where Bucky O'Hare. I mean, that's a later, game. I don't know how much later, but I mean, 91 things were going at a speed like
Yeah.
like the difference between 1988, 1989, between like Super Mario Brothers 3, which I'm fairly certain came out in 88 in Japan. But don't
Probably.
quote me on that. Like it's interesting at this point, like just like, oh, this is how games are now. This is what we can do with them. So, level design, music's really great, as you guys already discussed. I think the controls are pretty decent. I think the replayability can be a little stifled, but depending on who you're playing with. I think this is probably a good one, a little couch co-op with your kiddo if, they're at the right age where they can start, figuring these things out, maybe 10ish. Show them the cartoon, play the game. It could be a fun kind of bonding experience.
Mhm.
Really would elevate that. So, and then you'll get into like prices and stuff. As far as I'm concerned, this is a game to have in your collection. And then also, I think you should play it. Like I said, it's an accessible platformer, especially early on. And as an adult, it's not horrible. Like it's a little easier. So it might not challenge you the way that you want it to.
Yeah.
So I had to think about this one a bit. I don't think there's enough high highs for me to like go too crazy with this one. But I'm kind of on a 4.0 to 4.5 scale.
Well,
I'm not going to influence you either way.
No.
Pick one
Okay.
because you've just nailed what
Uh-oh.
Jay and I guessed for your scores, and I'm not going to tell you who guessed what.
All right.
So I'm going to leave it up to you to go with whichever one you feel is the right one for you.
I really want to make a joke, and never mind, I won't make it. 4.0.
All right. You picked Jay's number.
it's because I know
Okay.
John. I know him too well.
I apologize. I didn't mean it to converge to one of the two. It's almost kind of like, not divergent or convergent. Oscillates between the two, kind of like a
So
geometric
where
series.
can people
Sorry, what?
find you? Casey Retro's coming up. Is that right?
Yeah. So Casey Retro, September 6th and 7th. Our buddy Kalen, last I heard, is coming down. He's going to go see a baseball game.
Kalan?
Yeah, exactly.
The Milwaukee Retro Gamer.
He doesn't know this, but I did butcher his name the first time. But that's on him for not having it anywhere where I could find it.
Keelan McCadder.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm a horrible speller either way. But no, I'm excited about seeing him, letting him, check out the city. I got some pizza ingredients. Gonna try to make some dough 4 days beforehand.
Slinging them games, gonna make some dough.
Well, that too. I'm looking forward to it. Like, I normally just do my straight Famicom carts because I want to price stuff, but Kasha's got this cat garage sale, so she's got the pricing gun out. She's got a bit of a pace going, so all I need to do is put a box of games in front of her, and she won't even notice she priced them.
Nice.
25
the librarian in her.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
He says he'll be there.
What?
Wish I'd see you there, Kellen.
Oh.
Yeah, and then my buddy Patrick's also going to come. The dude that if you're going to buy a Famicom box, Super Famicom box, or a Famicom Station key set or screwdriver off of eBay, you're probably buying it for my buddy Patrick. He's going to come down. He's the one that owns Arcade 33 in Omaha.
Yeah, is that the one I have the koozie over on here? It looks like the Famicom Pulse.
Yeah, that's his. Yeah.
Cool.
And then he's going to bring some of his creations, like the Unwatchable and the Chonky Boy that he brought.
The Chonky Boy.
Oh,
You remember
he's
that?
the guy that came
with
he
the
was
giant
at
Game Boy
Midwest.
and all that. Yeah, he was there.
Yeah.
We know him.
So I'm
Cool.
excited to hang out with those guys. There's a lot of people to show. Our buddy Sean's bringing a bunch of arcade cabinets, and then I'm talking to Joe, the mobile gaming museum at the different shows. He's bringing some stuff, so I'm going to try to think of what I can augment his collection with that he brings for the show. So
Cool.
I might be doing regional variants of different games like Super Mario Brothers, Zelda. So too many ideas, too little time left.
Always.
Everybody and the group is working harder than me, which is how I prefer my teams to be.
Yeah, I agree. I always want to make sure that everybody always says they have to work harder when I'm around.
Nice.
What was that? What was that reference to that show you were talking about? I've never heard of before.
Lost Joystick
the
Network?
Tim. No. It was the guy that said I didn't do shit.
Oh, I wish.
Robbins.
What's it called? I can't think of it all of a sudden.
Tim Robbins. The show.
Tim
called
Robinson.
Yeah, Tim Robinson. I can't think of the show now. We literally just talked about
Oh my
it.
God, what is it called?
Old men try to remember a name. Let's play this.
Yeah, it's I keep thinking "Wish You Were Here," but that's not it.
No.
Whatever.
Oh my God, it's gonna drive me insane.
Kash and I just watched a movie with
Someone
him,
will
and
post
she loved it.
He's
It's a cringe core.
He's great.
Yeah,
All right.
He's in a new movie, Cringe Core. Watch it. Other than that, I know you guys want to go. Good chatting.
It sounds. Hey, he's talking to you, buddy.
Oh,
Gotta
yeah.
go.
Well, I was going to look up Tim Robinson.
All right,
real
well,
quick.
let's talk
don't
to you
hit the
later.
button. I still got
No,
questions.
He
no,
just
no,
said
it-
he's got to
I
go.
got one
It
question
was
to
the name
ask
of a
him.
town. So, yeah.
Where can people find you, John?
Good call. Casey Retro, obviously, September 6th and 7th. Retro Game Enthusiasts on the Instagrams. I'm trolling around the Discord a bit. I've been hiding because work and the Casey Retro have been kind of hit me hard. But, you can find me there. Tag me. I'll put a pizza in the chat.
John has his own room in our Discord. Join it on
Yeah.
Patreon.
I think you should leave.
Patreon.com/Lost Joystick Network.
I think you should leave.
Who, me?
Yeah, that's the name of the show.
Me or John?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, okay.
That's the name of the show.
With that said, John, thanks for coming on, buddy.
Bye, gents.
I'll talk to you soon.
Yep.
Mike's screwing around with my volume.
It's so loud.
Sounds great to me. I think we should turn it up a little bit more for John. On that side of the Mississippi, handsomest guy around. I like telling everybody he's handsome. He is handsome. John's a handsome fella. He's got strikingly good looks.
That's
He's
why
got a
they call
strong
him
jaw.
Handsome John.
He's got a strong jawline. They do call him Handsome John. Retro Game Enthusiast John.
All right.
Later, gents.
Bye.
I
I
love
was
having
literally
John
just
on.
about to hang up on him. All right, 4.0. It was what
4.0.
we were both right because he's in there. If it was 4.25, he'd have made it that. I guarantee he was right there. He could. I think if he really thought
Yeah, I don't
about
think he
it,
could get over to the 4.5. I
Yeah.
think he was I think you're
What
right.
would-
I think if it was a 4 point, I think if there was a quarter increment, he would
yeah,
have done it.
he would have done it. Yep. If it would have been slightly more renowned series like DuckTales, it
Are
would
we
have gotten
gonna-
the better grade.
Are we going to start putting those infographics back up?
He's working on it.
Okay.
John's in charge of that stuff now, but he's been busy. So, whatever.
fair.
We actually talked about it today. So, yes, I hope so.
Fair.
We're supposed to be getting caught up.
Okay.
All right, so I believe now it's time to call our friend Mr. Coleman.
Roberto.
Yes, are you ready? You know what? Let's put him on the screen while we talk to him. Where's he
Robbie?
at?
That's a good idea.
All right.
Oh, I forgot that. You know what'd make that better if you had a Mortal Kombat shirt on?
I got it. This is my.
Hello there.
I got Jay over here trying to press the buttons when I'm supposed to press. But I don't press the buttons when you press the buttons. And now,
What kind of intro is this?
the Mustache King of Chicago, and the chip to my Dale. That's right. I saw your fedora. The one and only 8 bits from C. Robbie Coleman, everybody.
Not bad.
Bad dude number 1. For those watching
Oh,
live
boy.
stream, on the screen right now, you get a good glimpse of what Robbie looks like.
Well, a lot to unpack. That intro there.
What kind of intro is this? He says.
Just hear you
what
and
kind
Jay
of
arguing
hotel
over
is
the
this?
buttons.
Oh my
Fussing
god!
over the buttons on the sample
I'm
board.
fine. I'm gonna move it over on my side so Jake
He
can't
yells at
touch
me
it.
when I don't touch the buttons, but then when I touch the buttons, he yells at me because I touch the buttons.
There's
I
a
can't win.
clearly defined protocol around who introduces who on this show. You know full well.
That has nothing to do with
Only
the
I
buttons.
It
may
absolutely does.
No.
Only I may dance. That's right. Anyway,
Somebody's got to eat fruit.
I'm not gonna eat the fruit. There's a stunt double Robbie over there. How you doing, bud?
Man, I'm all right.
All right.
I'm okay. I'm not going to take up too much of your time.
Oh,
I tell
you
you're
can.
trying to get rid of John.
I'm not.
constantly,
That's
but,
just our shtick. I just enjoy like harassing him because I don't really care. I just like
Our shtick?
I like how
I think
he
that's
just
your
knows
shtick.
and he just keeps pushing the
Yep,
threshold.
that's what I mean. It's
My shtick?
supposed to be a yeah. Yours is
No, I
you're the
think that's
Apu.
Mike's
You're the
shtick.
Apu of the show.
Yeah,
Stop
I'm gonna
fighting,
go.
Mom and
Are we
Dad.
good? I'm done. Chippendale. It's pretty good. See
All
you
right.
later.
Good.
No numeric rating. Sorry.
None. Okay, I'll just guess.
No numeric rating.
Alrighty then. So what have you been up to, man?
Man, usual work, all that stuff. You know, all the small talk stuff. But I played
I'm
through the
busy,
original
I'm an adult.
Legend. Yeah, that whole thing. But I played through the original Legend of Zelda recently, and I haven't done that in like I don't know 10 years. But it's a good time. I don't know if you guys ever
Did
heard
you-
of that game.
Did you do it
Played it.
alone? Did you play it alone? I heard it's dangerous to do that.
I did. Yeah, I did.
It's the first
I-
thing. It's
Yeah.
dangerous to go alone. But then he does give you
Yeah,
a
I know.
sword, so you know what? You're probably cool. How'd it go?
Mm.
You enjoyed it? I've never
Yeah.
heard of this.
Yeah, I was rusty, and it took me a while to remember a lot of things, but you know, I definitely had to like look for like a few hidden bushes to burn that I forgot about. But
Yeah.
I
How much-
90% did it off memory mostly.
How much gambling did you do? Are you a gambler?
Dude,
in that
I
game?
never do. Every time I do that, I lose. Like
Yep.
every time, I was like, you know what? This gambling is not for me in this game. I just
Nope.
like just drain all my rupees.
It takes me too fucking long to find 10 of these things.
Yeah, and then I'm grinding for
50.
and farming for like another fucking 20
Yep.
minutes or
I'm
half
like,
an hour after I just
then
lost my
die
ass.
like to an Octorok, some stupid thing.
Yeah.
Anyway,
No, that was fun, and then I was like, "Ah, man, I'm gonna do the second quest," and I was like, "Yeah, I've had enough Zelda," so I just like turned it off and took it out of my console. But next time I fire it up, I'll do a second quest. So
Yeah.
I've never done that before. Never gone through the second quest. I don't
really?
think. No,
Huh.
I don't think I have. I couldn't
Eh.
remember, and I was like, "Yeah, it doesn't sound familiar."
I have
so-
to. I can't remember the second quest like I do the first one. I just pull a book out at that point. I'm like, all right, where is this shit? I start stumbling around and I'm dead. I'm
yeah, I'll
like,
probably
oh,
do that.
this is Dungeon 7. What the hell did I just walk into? Oops.
Yeah.
That's
something
not a
like
fairy.
that.
I'm
I've
dead.
never done the second quest.
Really?
No,
Wow.
never have.
Well, you never beat the first one because you're, a pleb,
Could be the first one.
Yeah.
What?
I guess.
Anyway.
I'm sure you did. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
No, nothing.
Anything
Nothing
else?
really.
You
I mean, I
picked up
played through that.
picked up
I
some
picked
stuff
up
at a
some
garage sale.
Nothing great, man. Just like Xbox 360 console and some games and like PS4
For like
game the
$1.
other day.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I got a PS4 game for $2. It was that Crash Bandicoot collection, which I
Yeah.
actually have wanted, and I was like, always like, yeah, I don't want to spend $25 or $30 on it, but
Yeah.
$2, I'll take that all day.
was a steal.
That was a good one. I was out in the burbs visiting Nick Cartmageddon, because he got a new house in Gurney, so I went and stopped by, and then we went to
Did
this
he?
we went to a yeah, he did. He got a townhome.
Nice.
But we went and got lunch. Then we went to this. It's a comic shop in Libertyville, Illinois, but they've expanded and have the whole video game store expansion now. We
Those
went
are
there
the
to check it
best.
out, and
Or the
dude,
worst.
it's pretty good. I hear they pay out pretty well in terms of like store credit and stuff. So I might start gathering up a big bin of stuff because they have a really mint copy of Contra 3 Alien Wars CIB, and that's like one of those Super Nintendo games I've just gotta have complete, man.
Nice.
And you don't. Yeah, I don't know. Every time you see the commons, like the good ones like that, it's the Contra syndrome. Like the box is always hammered because it's
Yeah.
a good game.
Yep.
People are like using it a lot and throwing it around a bunch. But
Yep.
that one was mint. I want it. It's $150. I don't even know if that's good or bad because I'm out of touch with like.
I think that's probably
pricing.
about right. It might be a little on the high side. It was $100 last time I looked, and that was a while ago. So
If it's on the high side and the conditions like pretty immaculate from what I could tell, and I can dump a bunch of stuff that I could not get rid of at conventions the past year, I think
right.
I will do that and pay
It's a
money
win.
and pay the difference.
Oh,
It's a win
buddy,
for
that's
me,
a
just
deal.
to clear out shit. Just to clear out. But
I
anyway,
just looked. That's a deal. That game
Okay.
sells for average price
200?
$167. Last copy
Okay.
$200 in nice condition. It sold for more than that, less than that. Yeah, it's that's probably
I
a fair
gotta do
price.
that. Yeah, I
You
gotta
wanna
go
go
through with
scoop.
that. I gotta go scoop. I gotta grip. Gotta get my grip on.
Nice. Did you
That's
play
about
any
it.
Rescue Rangers? It's a Nintendo game. They're all
No.
Nintendo games.
No, I played Zelda and I played Insector X
No.
on the Famicom because I got that too. But I
Insector
didn't
X.
play.
I love it.
Yeah, dude, it's a good shooter. It's Taito.
They keep having. There was a copy of Insector X at Media
There's a
Reload here
Genesis. There's a
with
Genesis
no
game.
manual, and I would never buy
you
it
don't
because I'm
want
like, I'm
that.
not buying
No.
that without the manual, and I never did, and I don't
You
have
don't-
it, so I'll get it
You
someday.
don't want that. But it's a good
No.
shooter. I recommend it for the Genesis or the Famicom. It's good.
Back to the no play reviews for Ribby. Seems like it.
Oh yeah, I'm always doing the no play reviews, man. That's my thing.
That's it. I just go in blind. And by I mean blind, I mean like I don't even open my eyes. Go ahead.
I just
sorry.
watch you. I watch you. Matlock was on Matlock was on the TV at the bar the other night. The sound wasn't on, but I got the gist of it.
I got the gist of it. That's right.
So that's pretty much what I do. I watch a YouTube video. I'm like, I got the gist
line
of
lots
the game.
it. I got the gist of what was going on.
No,
Alright.
honestly, the Chippendale is like just burned in my memory because it's a game that one of my buddies, childhood friends down the street had growing up, and we would blow entire Saturday afternoons playing it. So I have played enough of that game to last a lifetime. I don't really need to fire it up again, and I like it. I agree, it's too easy. I didn't feel that way when I was younger. We were like, struggling and stuff, but like, I think I played it like 5 years ago again for the hell of it, or 4 years ago, and I was like,
Yeah.
man, I just like blew through this off like one sitting. Having
Yeah.
not played it in like 5 years, like, okay, it's pretty easy. The second one I can't remember so much. That's one that I found for $1 out in the wild. Flea market, flea market days.
Wasn't that the one that you recently found at that store where you're like,
That
you
was
did the
another
classic,
one.
like you buy
That was
it
another one.
and then but you buy it and then you leave and then you come back. You're like,
Oh, dude.
that's the classic.
that was-
If
that
you
was-
ever
that
see
one
somebody
was
come and
like-
buy something, then
oh
leave
my
and come
God.
back at a store, that's because they have just completely ripped you off.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah. 'cause
I gotta
had,
get
like,
the hell out of here right now before it's too late.
It was like the first thing I saw in the case of games. It was one of those sketchy game stores where they don't price anything.
Returning
and
to
they
the
look
scene
it
of the
up-
crime.
and they look it up in front of you, and I was like, all right, how am I going to get away with this?
Yeah.
But I was like, I just like grabbed the game and I wedged it in a stack of 4 other games that were
How am
good.
I gonna get away with this?
And just
How much are these?
Well, well, the thing is, I was gonna like just ask them how much they were to see if maybe they accidentally price slipped on their own without any sketchy behavior on my end, because I wasn't trying to do that. But I think I told the story on
Yep.
when this happened initially. But like some tweaker came off the
Yes.
street with a backpack filled with like
Breath of the
I don't
Wild.
know 30 to 40 copies of Breath of the Wild
Oh,
sealed in his backpack. And the kid at the counter is like a teenager, and the guy's like, "Hey, you want to buy these?" And he was like,
Yeah.
let me call my boss." He just didn't know what to do, and he was freaked out.
Probably.
And he was so preoccupied with that. That's when I like flashed the spines of the NES games at him. I'm like, "Hey, how much for these?" He's like, I don't know, $20." I was like, "You got it. Thank you
Sold.
very much. See you later. Bye."
Here you go,
And
gotta
then,
go,
like,
bye.
and then I put it in the car, and then it came back in. Yeah,
Yep.
that was the asshole. But all
Returning
right,
to the scene of the
secure secured the bag, and now I'm
Sometimes you
gonna
gotta
be
do
back
it.
in here
Whatever.
shopping for more in case there's some other goodies.
Well, what
Anyway,
would you say
so
you'd
I-
score this game then? Not two. The first one.
Yeah, one. Sorry, we're not gonna talk about my finds. One is a solid 4. It is a good time. It's always a good time. I mean, the difficulty is a little on the easy side, but it's like music's good, graphics good, always an enjoyable platformer in my opinion. Like a classic Disney Purple Label Capcom game that everybody remembers and everybody likes. I don't know what else there's to say about it. It's fun. I like the pick up and throw at enemies to kill them mechanic.
Yep.
Jetsons did that same thing, and I like that game a lot too for the same reason. That's about it. I don't know.
All right.
I don't got anything else. Yeah, sorry.
That's okay. Anything else you want to talk about before we go? Where can people find you? Anything like that? Not really.
Well, I bought. There's 2 more things I bought. I wanted to
go.
mention.
Go ahead.
Just for the hell of it, because we're here. I recently I'm entering a new dimension here of collecting, but I just got a
You and Jay both.
graded
let me see.
game?
No, well, yeah, no, this is the complete opposite of a graded game. Honestly, this is a 1991 winter catalog for Electronics Boutique. Bought that sucker on eBay, baby. I was paging through that just now.
You're going to have a fucking
yeah.
box of stupid books
Full-
just like me, you idiot.
Dude, full catalog set.
You can put it with
Going down.
your Nintendo service flyer.
Yep.
I gotcha.
Oh, I have all that shit.
Oh, yeah. You
Yeah.
and me are just sick fucks.
I just paged through this and I was like, well, that was cool. Going in the stack. Never
Yep,
look at it
one
again,
of
probably.
us. That's Tiger Wolf. One of us. One of us. Oh man, I
Yeah,
don't
I
need
know.
more paper in my life, but I'll get more. Every time I
Well,
go,
this
I'm
is-
like, ooh, I like this, and I'm like, stop it, stop.
For the record, this is a public service announcement. Anyone in the chat, if you guys see Electronics Boutique catalogs, Software Etc. catalogs from the early 90s, or
Sears catalogs.
Sears catalog. Yeah, no, not so much the Sears, unless you're just making a Simpsons reference.
I was.
I'm
I'm gonna ogle the girls in the Victoria's Secret catalog. Sears catalog. Ding.
Yeah,
Good.
that's my PSA is if you see any Electronics Boutique or Software Etc. manuals catalogs out in the wild, this guy wants them. I'll buy them off you. So just hit me up, send me a DM. That's
On
my new rabbit hole.
I've never seen
Catalogs.
any of them ever in the wild.
I never have seen them.
Ever.
I had to buy this on eBay, and people always want like $40-$50. I'm like, I'm not paying that.
It's
for a
like those
catalog. But one-
Funkoland papers.
Yeah,
where you're like,
it
oh
is
my
just
god,
like
I
that.
don't. This is worth $1,
dude,
not 40. I can't do
I
it.
am guilty. I am guilty of buying one of those on eBay for like $20, and I was like, I hate myself because
Yes.
like I used to have stacks of those, writing all over them, throwing them away. Like
I used to
and
work at one of the stores. I should have just
I know,
boxed everything
yeah.
up and kept it.
and then I found
I
myself
did it
buying
Best
one.
Buy. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
So
Go.
that Funkoland price sheet's gonna go in the it's also in the stack with this Electronics Boutique catalog now.
Nice.
But yeah, people always want too much, so I got this one like for like $15. I just
Probably
snatched it up
because
when
they
it went up
don't
on eBay.
exist, right?
Kinda, yeah.
Well, Tiger Wolf says you got to date them, and they have them in. It would be awesome to have them all in chronological order. He's right.
They would.
He would. He's
would.
right. Look, the guys. You're talking about the guy who has like the Super Nintendo catalogs that they gave away at like the service centers and stuff like that. I have that crap across
Yeah.
the hall and at home because I'm like,
have so
oh,
much of
you
that
never
crap,
see
dude.
these ever.
I know.
So
Yeah, I have a lot of crap. Nintendo brochures, Nintendo
Yep.
World Championship booklets and stuff, and just a bunch of crap.
shut up,
I know
nerd.
what you mean, Robbie. You guys see all the Odyssey 2 paperwork I have.
Oh yeah, I'm
Multiple
sure.
copies of the limited warranty.
That's right.
Oh man, probably so much of that. And then the last thing I ordered, which is I've not gotten yet, is the HAS Super Gun that just got put up again. It's a home arcade system Super Gun setup, so I can
Oh.
be a total fucking nerd and get a power supply and play or JAMA boards.
He's
at
gonna
home
build
on a
his
consumer
own
TV.
like test rig, and then he's gonna put the
No.
super board on it.
I'm not doing that, but I can. I watched a video on it the other day.
Yeah, you're gonna go buy some fucking MDF or whatever. You can buy a board. This is
Yeah.
why I'm like, oh, I could work on these things. I should build myself an environment for it. I already have a lot of environments. I don't need that.
We could build
I'm gonna
like
say
a
this
super
right now.
arcade where you could have like a selector that would switch between.
See,
so then-
Clearvis is down. He's like, yeah, the HAS is supposed to be awesome.
It
and It's the
is.
most recent revision, and yeah, the main reason I'm buying this, yeah, I have a few boards I can throw in there, but the main reason I got it is because I have a very nice working Neo Geo 1-slot board
Mhm.
that comes stocked with 2 Neo Geo controller ports on the board itself.
Yep.
So if I just hook up a super
the
gun,
9-pin ports are right on
Right.
it, right?
so
Or are
I
they
can just
11?
hook up a super gun, run it to my TV, and then get one of those 161 in one cards
Yep.
and just be set with my Neo Geo
Get
shit.
you
I
the
don't
yellow
need to
boy.
like,
Yes.
get the yellow card, and that's my plan. And then occasionally swap in whatever other shit I got. But
The super gun is not the same as having an arcade test environment, by the way. It's
No,
not
it's
even
not.
remotely the same.
no,
I only
I
say
don't
that
have an
because
isolation transformer and all
yes,
that stuff.
it's
No,
all
just
screwed
it's
to a
just- it's just-
board with fuse boxes and blocks,
No.
power distribution blocks. No. It's not the same. There's a
No.
reason they put that stuff inside a cabinet. Anyway,
No, it's just to run it into a consumer grade TV, and that's it. So
that is exactly right. You want to be able to play it on a regular TV. You got to be careful
Anyway.
with those super guns and some of those like video distributors because they can cause
Why?
problems. So, like,
what do you
just,
mean? What do you mean? Well, we'll talk about that. We
yeah,
don't need
we'll
to
talk about it
people
offline.
on
We'll
here
talk about
with
it offline.
I'm
Yeah.
curious what you mean by
yeah,
that.
well, I'll talk to you about it offline. Anyway, all
All
right.
That isn't something you're getting through Eric, is it? My buddy
Birdland
Eric?
guy?
Yeah.
No, this
Okay.
is just some site that they've been out of stock forever, and I had an email notification, and it popped up, and I snatched it up. 'Cause I missed the last batch because I was
Oh,
like
okay.
lazy by like I waited to the end of the day, and they're all gone because everyone just gobbles them up as soon as they get posted because it's a guy who just makes them. Anyway,
Crazy.
All right.
Yep. All right. Well, I will see you boys. Oh yeah, you can find me on Instagram at 8-Bit Supremacy. I am on the Discord under Midwest Error, which is also my Fightcade handle, which I'm usually playing Mortal Kombat 2 tournaments on Twitch and various other places. And that's about it. You can find me walking around Chicago. If you're in Logan Square, you'll probably see me somewhere.
I hope so. I can't wait.
So,
All right,
yeah.
bud.
all right. See you guys later.
See it. That was the Grip King of Chicago and Chippendales fan number 1. Not Chippendale. Chippendales. He's out there working for the weekend, everybody. His name is Robbie 8-Bits from C. Coleman. Not bad. And he already hung up, which is nice.
He did.
4.0. All right.
Sorry, I was looking at the super gun. Thing.
That's
That's kind of cool.
What is it? A couple $100?
Yeah. That's, I mean, not US, but
Oh, so the funny part is when it's Australian, I now know what that converts to. That's around $225 US, I'd bet, something like that.
oh yeah, I guess working for
'Cause
an
I-
Australian
yeah,
company, you learn.
150, really?
Wow.
Because it says 329 on this site, and there's no way it's like 2 to 1 on the dollar.
This is on. I just pulled up. This is
Oh,
on.
okay, so
this
that's
is on
not-
Candy Cab Club. That's
okay,
probably
that's
why.
that's overpriced.
I just
then.
pulled the first one.
150 is okay. That's
Yeah,
I'll
150 in stock. That's on.
Okay,
that's
yeah,
on HAS.
okay. Cool. I'll have to check it out because I need one of
Or
those.
retro. What retro?
RGB.
RGB's lab.
Yeah, that guy's great. They're talking about him in the chat. And that's how I started to learn
Oh, yeah.
about the different SNES One chips and things like RGB output to PVMs and how you did all that stuff. He was always him and My Life in Gaming were always like that's kind of my entry to that stuff.
Honestly, for the price for $200,
Oh, you can play up arcade PCBs on
Yeah.
a TV.
that's not bad.
That's better than not bad. That's not even terrible.
Yeah.
What's I don't know what I'm talking about.
That's
Jay,
great.
what did you think of Rescue Rangers for the NES? Did you play it?
I did.
It's your turn to go. We don't have a review from Sashimi, probably because we're not giving him enough lead time to
We're
play
giving
these
lead
games.
time for the next episode.
We are, because we've already decided what we're going to do, and those guys are going to find out at the same time.
Yeah, it's like a surprise.
It's a surprise, but we've made a pact to say we will not end a show without deciding what the game is, because we always wait until 48 hours before to determine what it is if we don't.
True.
So going forward, we will know at the end of a show what the next game or topic of the next episode will be. That being said,
Also true.
Jay,
Mike.
you played Rescue Rangers.
Did.
For the NES, the
Yes.
original one, not the sequel,
No.
which was the runner-up on GamePro's 1993 NES
Yeah.
Games of the Year.
Sounds like I should have.
It was basically the same thing, really. It's more of the same.
Oh, okay.
What would you think of Rescue Rangers?
Well, this is the first time I've ever played it. I've never ever played this game
That's-
until a couple days ago.
That's somewhat hard to believe, although I believe you. But it's kind of like, I always imagine we're the same age, but we're only 2 years different. But
Yeah.
that 2 years at that point in our life, and it was just a different place to be.
That was a weird.
Plus, I was also playing NES games 5 years later.
Between Nintendo and Super Nintendo, that was a big, like, gray area for me. Like, I got out of playing Nintendo for a while, started doing, riding my bike or playing, on skateboards or whatever.
Ken Griffey Jr. cards.
Yeah, and then I got back into it again when Super Nintendo was in full swing. And so I never played a lot of the later releases. I never played. So, but I did get to play this. And I enjoyed it. It's actually it is a very easy game. I did not finish it. I only did not finish it because I was tired. I got sleepy and said, you know what? I'm going to go to bed. Like, I was literally falling asleep.
I'm writing a thing on my thing here.
Okay.
Of what I think your score will be.
Okay, I'll let you write that down. You got it?
You didn't see it?
Okay. Nope. I have no
Covered
idea.
up.
No idea. All I can see is John's and Robbie's.
Yep. It's on the other side of the paper. Go ahead.
I did enjoy the game. It was fun. I would definitely say that if people should play it or not. Are we giving that away now? Do I?
Yeah, go ahead.
I would definitely say it's something everybody should try, give a go.
Okay.
It was fun. The controls are very good, like John said earlier. They're not clunky. There's some things, you can't throw on an angle, but it's also nice because you can throw up and down or up, which is nice. A lot of games you can't do that. It's linear to where it's you're left or right, not left, right, and up. But so that's nice. A little droning just because of I got to grab every box and break every box.
You don't have to.
But you feel like you have to. Once you start getting stuff out of them.
Once you get the feel of the game, you feel compelled to do it.
Yeah. It's like putting quarters in the slot machine. I got to keep just one more.
I missed that one.
I might miss one. Yeah.
That probably had the winner in it.
That's why I don't gamble.
That had the one up.
That's why I don't gamble.
Yeah.
But
that's why I do.
I digress. But that's but no, it was fun. Graphics are good. Music is really good, like Robbie was saying. Yeah, there we go, right there. But it was I'd say it's probably one of the I don't know if I'd say my favorite game I've played for the Nintendo.
One of the better games?
It's definitely one of the better games I've played.
Would you say it's in the top 3% of the NES games? Top 0.3%?
I think that's safe.
Wow.
I think that's fair.
Okay.
So, for a change, I'm not going to shit on a game.
That's good because I like mine. It's a very clean copy.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I'm always the one that gives the most worst scores on.
Yeah,
games.
it's true. You do.
This game sucks.
So what is it going to be, Weeva?
I'm going to go 4. Boom, 4.
4.
You called it. You know me so well.
I do.
So
I had a feeling.
I would definitely. I would
Another
agree
4.
with John that I don't know what the price is, but if it's a reasonable price, I would say definitely collect it. Or this would definitely be something that I think would be neat. Just A, it's a Disney title. B, it's a fun game. C, they're pretty widely prevalent. You can find them. It's not like it's...
They sold 1.2 million copies worldwide. The 59th best-selling NES game between Goemon and Doraemon.
So I would say definitely try it.
Okay.
I 100% am going to look for the
Disney Afternoon Collection.
Yeah, that's why Robbie was talking earlier. That's
not before me, pal.
I was already looking at. So, but no, it was great. I liked the game. I enjoyed it. I would definitely play it again. I will probably give it another whirl. I'm probably going to have to play 2 now, or I wait until
come on over, buddy.
Or I wait until the.
If you get the collection, you can play it whenever you want, or you can come to my house and play.
Well, I can play whatever I want on my pocket.
The Afternoon Collection rules. See,
so
I didn't even know about it till today.
Yeah, I need to find it.
Didn't know.
So
I didn't know. 4.0, got it.
Yep, 4.0.
All right.
What about you, Mike? You want to tell us what your thoughts are on the game? Maybe give us a score. Maybe tell us whether we should play it or not.
I'm so glad you asked.
Oh, happy you're happy I am.
So I did not know that the Disney Afternoon Collection was produced by Frank Cifaldi, curator of the Video Game Museum.
That's kind of cool.
Whatever, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, seems like a pretty good dude. This is one of those games from my youth that, I feel like I'm the oldest person on this show, sometimes by a good 10 years. Okay, right? So this hit what?
We're only a couple years apart.
There are other people on the show, Jay. Robbie and John. Robbie's younger than.
They don't count.
Oh, Well, I feel like I'm older than everybody on this show, including you, Jay, the only person that is on the show.
No, Robbie and John are on the show. I'm joking.
But I always feel like I have like it's weird. I'm only a couple of years older than you.
Yeah.
Right? Literally. Like it's 2 years. And then John, I think it's 5. And then Robbie, I think it's like 10 or something like that. More than 10, actually. But I just always seem to have a slightly different perspective because this was like, I was engrossed in Nintendo Mania. Like this was like the peak of like it. Like 87 to 90, 91 was like the apex of it for me.
Yeah.
You know, like, and then going into the Super Nintendo and all that stuff. So this was, I mean, say what you want. I was 14 or whatever, 15 years old, but I loved these games. I loved the DuckTales of the world when I was 14. This game when I was 14 and 15 years old. These things were like what I watched after school. Whether I was, you know, I get it. Like maybe it was for people slightly younger, but who cares? It's what I liked, whatever. This was a series that if you'd have told me it was only in syndication and on television for a year and a half and that they only made 65 episodes, I was floored when I read that. I was like, really? Like, it just seems like something that it's very generational, right? Like it really, until, like I said, that not the reboot, but the comeback movie.
Yeah.
It was kind of like this, I don't want to call it an unknown property, but it certainly wasn't a feature property of Disney, right? Of the ilk of like, you know, the DuckTales and all those things. So it made a major impact on me, like that whole Disney afternoon. Like that's what we would come home and do. You know, that's what I would watch. And it's like, you know, that being said, okay, I think this game has some flaws. One of them is that it is very easy. Okay. And apparently it was originally going to be easier and they made it a little more challenging with and how to obtain like additional lives and stuff like that. But it is a little easy. I sometimes find the controls a little clunky in that you, like I said before, it's difficult to line up a shot sometimes when you're trying to throw an item. It just goes on a straight horizontal plane. Up is probably actually easier. But it's straight ahead, like sometimes it's, you know, and it has those gotcha mechanics, like, oh, you jumped and now there's something there where you jumped that you couldn't see, and the respawning enemy stuff, and that's all very normal for the era. I never really ran into any slowdown in this game. No. It has fantastic music. Like, I didn't truly appreciate the music as well. Thank you. Yes. I'd probably a little lower. That's better. Sorry. I'm always turning things down. I feel like they're loud. But it really did have like immediately, like as soon as I sat down and watched the show and played the game, I was just like instantly transported back. And like I said, sometimes it's tough to suspend disbelief for some of the stuff when you watch the show and you're like, I'm a moron. Why is an 8-year-old in a private investigator's office all by herself looking for her lost cat? Like somebody is looking for this child. But that being said, I would say if you had to guess my score in this game, what do you think it would be? Write it down before I say it. I'll listen to him right. I'm torn, but I think this game is a 4.5 for me.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. You guys got me right. I think this is a really good game. People should play it. There's a reason it sold a lot. There's a reason they made a sequel 3 years after it went off the air. It's because people liked it.
This game sold 1.2 million copies.
Really?
Yeah.
Where does that place it on the all-time sales list for the NES? Do you have any idea?
No, I have no idea.
Really?
Nope, none.
59th, that's what I'd guess.
That's probably a fair guess.
Let's look it up. Anyway, yep, so 4.5. I want to give it a 5, but when I think of 5, I think of like DuckTales. And this I would compare to DuckTales, and I'm like, it's not quite DuckTales.
Yeah. But
it's still really good. Like, you know, I don't know. I really enjoyed this game. I always had a good time with it. And it was a lot of fun playing it again. These are the types of games that just, like Robbie said, they just shoot you back in time. There's so few things in life that can actually do that and make you feel the way you did at that time. And this is one of those things. So, yeah, I'd say 4.5, nothing is DuckTales.
Good.
That's right. There is no DuckTales.
Can you do me a favor?
Depends on what it is. I can't agree blindly, but yeah.
Can you take Robbie down? It's a little bit off-putting.
I just wanted him here to hear what I have to say, and then I can take him down,
right.
Of course.
I mean, Robbie's not off-putting, but...
How's that?
There we go.
Does that make you feel better?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to watch the reboot show. I actually enjoyed watching the show, although I will say this. if you go back and watch Chippendale Rescue Rangers on the actual television show, holy shit, do those chipmunks talk fast, and they are shrill.
Yeah.
I really feel like they had to like after the first episode, they're like, okay, bring it down a little bit and bring it down a little bit, because he's like, I'm like, what the fuck did he just say? I don't even know what he said. I doubt I would have understood that when I was 14, much less now. Jesus. Anyway, so yes, 4.5. I'm mark it in the book here, and I'm just gonna assume that. Oops, where did I type that? I don't know. Wrong place. I'm gonna assume that Sashimi Z thinks the same. We'll just say he gave it a 4.5 as well for now.
Okay.
Whatever.
Fair.
We're gonna round up.
We're gonna round
All
up.
right. So moving on. You know what time it is, Jay?
Collecting time.
It's time to discuss the collecting part of this. I'm going to make this as quick as possible because I know we've been going for a while, but whatever. I don't really care.
Are you
Screw
going
it.
to speed run it into the speed run section?
No, I'm not going to speed run it because here's the deal. Okay, I'm going to start. Normally I wouldn't do this, but I'm going to make it simple. As far as I can tell, and I could be wrong, but from my crack research, there's only really one version of the cartridge for this game. There's probably another one, and I need to see, but I haven't been able to pin it down yet. But I believe it's just the NES-RU-USA. Now, okay, that's the code, right? And there may be others because this is where it starts to get interesting. The carts are all 3 screws, oval seal, registered trademark, blah, blah, blah. Okay, they're all, from what I could, like I said, this is a small sample size. I'm sure there are others, but in the majority, this is what you're going to find. There are 3 different manual and box variants, which leads me to believe why there might be at least one more cart. There might be a -1 cart variant I have not found yet. Okay. I know there's a -1 manual variant. And let me get into this because, again, this game's sitting in front of us, loose. 3 screw, standard, $20 loose. And I'm going to tell you also, I didn't know this, but I looked at this. Take a look at that cart, Jay. It's pretty fucking nice, isn't it? These are the kind of things I look at now, and I'm like, ooh, I don't know if I want to play that. I put it in like a padded section of my bag. I'm like, ooh, be careful, like it's really nice. Yeah, touch it more. Yeah, rub your thumb on it. Yeah, people like that. Anyway, no, $20 loose, about $85 to $100 for a boxed copy. Now, I know we talked a little bit about the variants. Okay, I'm going to get into it a little bit here. There are 3 box variants, and there are 3 manual variants. The standard box of this game, which is your standard like NES-RU-USA or whatever box, they have this Capcom refund form offer on the corner. You saw it today. We saw one in store over at Media Reload, which was kind of torqued. I didn't buy it because it was torqued up. But it's this little, 45-degree angle on the box, not a sticker or anything like that. It says mail in, refund, $10. And there was offer inside the box where you could mail in and get $10 back on your purchase of a game, or maybe multiple games. I don't remember. I have to look at the actual offer. But guess what? There's a later version of this game. We believe it's later because it is the -1 version that does not have the Capcom offer. And these are very hard to find. They seem very, very difficult to find. Found one on eBay, box and manual only, and I think somebody should buy it. If they don't, I might buy it because it's a fair price. It's not in great shape. That's my big issue with it. It's got tape. I think there's a tear, but you don't see them very much. And usually when you do, they demand a premium.
Yeah.
But it's hard to know what kind of premium. Like people might say like 2 or 3. It's kind of like that Earthbound cart. Like what's the real premium on it? You have to find the right buyer. We got to talk to Joe. Fleo would know, right? Yeah. Like he's our guy, or Wafflefoot or whoever. But there's a non-offer version that does not have the stripe, and that's a much more difficult version. I found, I think 2 total on eBay compared to all of them.
Yeah.
And there just aren't that many, and that kind of aligns with what we get from a graded perspective. I'll get to too. Now I mentioned there were 3 box variants. Mm-hmm. The reason I bring that up is because when I dig through WADA's, part of the way I find this out is I go to WADA's population report. They're pretty good at delineating the different variants. They're not great, okay? Sometimes they say early production. Sometimes they say whatever, but I don't think they're always perfectly accurate, especially early on. I don't think they were doing a great job of that. But I think they've gotten better because you get more of them, more experience, you know what to look for. There is a made in Japan Capcom offer. That's the first one we talked about. Standard dash USA, no dash one.
Yeah.
Then there's the offer removed. That's the dash one. And then there is made in Japan unidentified legacy variant. There's two of these, and I'll get into the pop report in a second, but I'm just bringing it up because, again, this is a box variant. I have no idea what that means. Unidentified legacy variant. Isn't it your job to help identify? You can call it whatever you want at that point. You don't have to call it unidentified. You've identified it by putting it in the title or putting it on the flag or whatever they call that piece of paper that denotes what's in the box, right? Or in the case. So there are these three different versions. One, I can tell you exactly what it is. The other one, I don't know what an unidentified legacy variant. Again, that's probably a discussion for our friend Wafflefoot or possibly Joe Fleo. And the manuals kind of run in the same place. You have the NES-RU-USA. That's the standard, variant. Then you have the dash one, which is the manual that aligns with the offer removed box that does not have the mail-in refund offer. And then there's a star version of the manual, which is usually a promo version. I'm sure there's probably a star version of the box too, if there's a star version of the manual. Usually those are promotional. They've given them away as a contest prize or something like that. Yeah. They're not something, I believe, and again, this is just more like incomplete information type stuff. Dropping by side, great last two episodes. I have a remainder of this on VOD. Take care. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Gamer Composer. I wonder what he does.
I think he might compose games.
Glad. Thanks for stopping by, bud. I appreciate it. Yeah, I really appreciate it. We're trying our best over here. So we're actually doing, not our best, pretty good, I'd say. What is this? Yeah, that's the crud box. That's the worst of the two boxes with no manual. And then you got to go find a dash one manual. That's why I said there's two on eBay. One has a cart, one is the manual and no cart. The other one has cart, no manual. I'd rather have the manual because trying to find that dash one manual, that's going to be even harder than finding the box.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? I want them together. Anyway, so yeah, there's the promo version. All right, so let's get into the population report very quickly. Not a super common game graded, okay? There's 28 sealed copies on WADA's population report, and there's 23 sealed copies on VGA's population report. They don't delineate. I believe all those are the with offer, by the way, the sealed. And then VGA does not delineate at all. They just say that it's the whatever, the Chippendale. CIB, they do. Okay, so CIB is where I learned about these other variants, right?
Okay.
There's 8, let me also say this. 26 sealed WADA population report, 9.6 A+, nicest copy on the WADA population report. VGA 23 sealed, 90 is the best. Now, CIB, I could only find in my own research through eBay, I found that there's one CIB CGC copy, okay, which is a 9.0 with a 9.4 cart, okay? And then there are 18 on the WADA population report for CIB, 14 of which are our standard offer, 2, which is the offer removed, and then 2 that are this unidentified legacy variant. I don't know what that is again. And then loose, there are 3 copies of this game loose on WADA. The best, again, on the WADA population report, the best loose copy of this was 8.5. I would put that against an 8.5. I would take my copy and put it up against an 8.5 pretty much any day. This reeks of a minimum 9.0. It has minor flaws, not too many of them. There's no peeling. It is like I don't see any surface issues. Just a couple of minor dings here and there would put it still in that near mint to mint category. If you ask me, that's probably a 9.0 or 9.2 cart. But yeah. And then the interesting thing was, so the 8.5 that was graded by WADA was actually signed by a guy. Let me go look this up. I can't even remember now. It's too much down a rabbit hole. In 1991, there was a Disney afternoon competition where you played all these games. It was something solicited in the paper, the West and Northwest or wherever, I don't know, California or wherever. And this guy won it. I forget his name. I should go look that up, honestly. I feel kind of bad. Actually, the easiest way to find it is to go to eBay and just look up Rescue Rangers -2 NES. And then we'll just do this live. Right here. If that 8.5 is signed by Robin Mahara, and Robin Mahara was the 1991 Disney Afternoon Play Tour champion. It was a competition where they played all these Disney games, and Tailspin wasn't out at this point yet, so nobody had played it, but he wound up winning this competition. He assigned his cart, which was an 8.5, and then they're selling it on eBay. Now, I'm going to guess, let's see who this is being sold by. The Thrift Prince. I don't know who that is. But anyway, so yeah, I mean, if I got my copy signed by Robin, which probably could, I could, probably get better than an 8.5. Anyway, that's,
Possibly.
but I didn't even know this thing existed until I found this and I was like looking it up. I'm like, oh, what? I didn't even know that was a thing, anyway. So that's a little bit about the graded stuff. Okay. Now let's talk about the sales. Okay. The most this game has ever sold for. Rescue Rangers. Again, I'm going to start with this. There's 4 different line items I'm going to talk about here. Highest, whatever it sold for most, lowest, and then there are actually 2 most recent because I found a second one after I'd already put the first one in there, so I just added it as a bonus most recent. The most recent. The most this game, these are all oval seal of quality with the offer, all 4 of them.
Yep.
Okay, so they're not even, like the hard to find one. These
Yeah.
are the standard of the seal. WADA 9.6 A plus on January 28th, 2022, near the height of prices, $15,600 someone paid for 9.6 A plus. Okay. The least anybody ever paid was 9 months later in October of 2022, a CIB 8.0 from WADA sold for less than $200. I should have bought that.
Yeah.
Where was I? Sleeping on the wheel. They had Robin on Waffle, the Video Game Collectors podcast is Wafflefoot's podcast.
Yeah.
And they had him on the show. Interesting. Okay, very good. And then that makes sense because, that's who that was. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, the second most recent, because again, I found this bonus most recent, just stumbling across like standard Google searches. On Heritage Auctions, March of this year, March 20th, a 9.2A sealed copy of this game sold for $2,250. Okay, that's a lot. I mean, we're not even talking about like top of the pops here. For it's a licensed game from an accessible franchise, whatever. I can see it. The most recent was actually a 9.4A plus that sold on Golden Auctions. Did you know Golden Auctions sold graded video games? Just found that out myself today. Actually, I probably knew that, but I just saw it today because I was searching for like Rescue Rangers graded sales or whatever, and I just straight up Googled it instead of looking at Heritage to see what else was out there. $3,050. 5 days ago? 4 days ago? August 2nd was when that happened. So yeah. Anyway, so the real question I have for everybody here, including you, is should you buy it? $20. Let's say it's $20. Would you buy this game?
Yeah, sure.
I'd buy it. I'm gonna go buy the Disney Afternoon Collection for probably that. I hope.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. So Jay, with that, let's get into the speed running of this game. It's a little unique.
Yeah, it is.
So it's a little unique.
Yeah. There's some stuff to unpack here.
I'll let you talk. I gotta grab something.
Okay. So basically, we'll start out with the number of players and the number of runs as we always do. So the number of players, 505.
That's a lot.
Yeah. The number of runs, 1,858.
I think the last game we did was Metal Gear, and the speed runs were like less than
6?
a third.
Yeah, it was crazy. So there's 6 run types. So the run types are any percent. So just getting in, getting it done. Then there's all zones. So as Mike talked earlier, you can skip some areas so you don't have to hit every single zone. So that's what that one is.
It is not linear.
Yes.
You can.
Then there's any percent, one player, right?
Any percent is just any percent a single player.
Yes. Then there's all zones.
That's where you play everything, not just any percent. You must go through all the zones.
Yes.
Right?
That's one player as well. Then there is any percent co-op.
It's no. It's any percent one player, 2 controllers.
Okay, 2 controllers. Sorry, I forgot. You did tell
Yeah.
me that earlier.
So it's any percent. That means you can get through the game as fast as possible. You don't have to go through all zones. All zones means you must go through all of them.
Yes.
And then you've got 3 versions of that.
Yes.
So you've got the standard 1-player versions of those. Then you've got 1 player, 2 controllers. So you're playing both players.
You're playing as Chip and Dale, but it's just one
right,
person.
for any percent or all zones,
Yes.
right? And then I think really how you're doing that when I watch that speedrun is you can pick each other up in this game and like
Yes.
throw each other, right? Or whatever.
Yeah.
So you can pick them up and you're just bringing them along with you,
Yes.
right? And then there's things
Then
you can
there-
do. Yeah.
Yes. Then there's the any percent co-op, which
Right.
is 2 players.
That's 2 people playing.
yes.
And you'll
And
see that.
all zones co-op.
Yep, and then you'll see that because all I did here is put the speed runs for the any percents, the 3 of them.
Yes.
And you'll see that at the last one adds, there's actually 2 people.
And for any percent, was done in 9 minutes, 44 seconds, 660 milliseconds.
That second one's wrong, Jay. I got to fix that.
Okay. And that was done by, I'm going to pronounce this wrong, Neithend.
I would spell it.
Neithend. And that was done 1 year ago.
Okay.
Then we have any %, 1 player, 2 controls.
Actually, this is right. I was wrong. That is absolutely correct. I
Okay,
did
good.
do it right. My fault.
And that was 9 minutes, 44 seconds. And that was done by Sinister One.
Flat.
Yes.
Yep.
It's SINISTER.
I double guessed
the number
myself. I
1.
second guessed myself because they were too similar.
Oh, okay. And that was done 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Then there was any % co-op.
We had 2 players.
Yes. Which was 9 minutes, 15 seconds, 930 milliseconds. And that one was done by Sinister One again and General Andrews. And that one was done 2 years ago. So pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
And
you can beat this game faster with 2 people, is essentially what they're telling you.
yeah. Yeah, you got almost 30 seconds faster.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And I believe the all levels or whatever, all zones, it was like 12 minutes single player. So it was like another 33%, to do it with all of it. So
and those are all from speedrun.com.
all right.
So should you run it?
I'm not gonna, but I mean, if I'm Sinister, maybe I will. Sinister One.
Yeah, I'm not going to run it.
There's a lot of people that run this game. I was actually very surprised by that.
Dude, 1800 over 18 almost 1858.
It's a lot.
That's how many runs there were on
It's
this.
a lot.
That's a lot.
It's not 2000 though.
No. No.
Anyway, soon. Well, that's a show.
That's it?
That's it.
Huh?
Now, I've made a promise. At this point in the show going forward, we will tell you what the next game will be. Not just for you, the audience, but also for ourselves to be able to have time to prepare and solicit said topic of game or show.
Can I say I'm genuinely excited?
You can, but I'm going to say we have to hold ourselves to this. So I have made the decision that at this point, I am going to propose a game. And unless I hear otherwise, you and I will talk, I'm sure, whatever. But we will propose a game, and unless I hear otherwise, once it is announced on this show, it will not deviate from what we said, barring unforeseen extenuating circumstances. Like if somebody's like, hey, I don't know, the developer of some game wants to come on, and like we would change it for somebody like that.
Yeah.
But in general, I want to give people what to expect, and we need to know what to expect ourselves. So that's a lot of talking to say, Jay, what's the next game we're going to do and when?
Final Fight for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System.
Year is 1991, and the Super
1991.
Nintendo has landed in the United States. Okay? This is it. This is why I've been saying we got to get the NES games in now, because now for the next 10 fucking episodes, ain't going to be no NES games, buddy.
Let's fucking go.
Ain't going to be no NES games. So 1991, SNES is here. And it is, people are wondering why their old Nintendo games don't fit. Their old tapes don't fit in the new machine, is what they would say.
It's because the new machine's better.
This will be a controversial one. Final Fight for the SNES. When was the last time you played Final Fight for the SNES?
Oh God, it's been probably
It's not quite
30 years.
I'm not gonna give away anything I think about the game. I don't think it's quite what you think it is compared to other games such as Final Fight CD,
Probably not.
etc. Good riddance NES time for the real men consoles now.
That's right.
Don't try to pick guy, he says. So yes, we're going to do Final Fight. Came out in 1991, episode 91 for the Super Nintendo. Current plan, 2 weeks from today, August 20th,
Aye, aye, Captain.
2025, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Mountain, 5 p.m. Pacific, and I believe it is 2 p.m. Hawaii time.
And our Chronicle Bot overlords will remind us.
Chronicle
of that.
Bot will tell you once if he's told you 1,000 times. So,
I'm
where
going to
can
lean towards the 1,000 times.
where can the people listening to us now find us, Jay?
Well, we have a link tree. And that is linkter.ee/lost joystick. Or if you want to go to the individual sites, you don't have to do that way. You can go to our Patreon, which is probably the coolest.
If you want to support us, which is one thing, but really if you want to come hang out with a fantastic group of people whom I love and have gotten to know every one of them somewhat to some degree personally,
You go to the Collector's Quest Patreon.
you go to and there's a link there. If you go to the Collector's Quest Patreon and sign up, then you'll meet a bunch of great people. Also, there's a link on their Patreon site to us, which I got to link back at some
There
point.
is not.
There is.
They did that for us?
You can like suggest or recommend.
Oh,
I believe.
That's awful nice.
But
of
yes,
them.
that's how horrible of people
I was
we
just
are.
saying that to go to theirs because theirs is probably better than ours.
Oh, it's definitely better.
but ours is pretty good. Ours is still good. Don't let me discount that. Oh, that's not good.
It's all right. I'm just spelling it
I'm
wrong.
just
You
joking.
didn't need to tell the people I made a mistake, but thank you for. Here we go.
I didn't. You said that. I just said that's not good.
Yeah, it's not.
That's fantastic.
Well, somewhere on here they suggested us. I
Okay.
don't know.
Well, either way, whatever. I digress. But you can go to our Patreon, which is patreon.com/Lost Joystick Network. And for as little as $3.50, you can come in and you can be a bad dude with Robbie.
That's what a bad dude sounds like.
That was intense.
First of all, you can't. You can't at 350. You're just a regular dude at 350. Remember?
Oh yeah, that's right.
You want to be a bad dude? You got to spend at least $5, which is about what bad dudes cost.
Yeah. So,
Snag a copy. Snag a bad dude's tape.
but you can come in. You can actually feel like you're whisked away to Japan in the Famicom box room and talk to John all night, or you could talk to Steve. He's pretty bitchy. He's not here.
Steve's channel is going to get shut down by me soon.
Really?
Steve's got to go, man.
I think he's kind of funny sometimes.
He's not funny. He's stupid.
Wow.
What?
I don't know. That's fine. And there's Shazimi Z's room. He doesn't-
Sashimi.
Yeah. Shazimi.
Sashimi.
Shazimi.
Sashimi.
Shazimi.
Sa.
Sha.
Not sa.
Sha. Sha.
S-A.
Yeah. Shazimi.
Okay.
Shazimi.
Yeah, that's what she shed.
I don't know. I'm doing my best Lou Holtz here. Let me go.
Thanks, Lou. Tell him Steve Dave.
But yeah, and you guys can also find out why Metroid Prime's the worst. Just saying. But you should come into our Patreon.
Man, Tiger Wolf posted that comment faster than Walt Flanagan's dog.
He did. So, or you can also go to our individual social media pages, which you can go to Lost Joystick for Instagram and Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
And you can go to Lost Joystick Network for our Facebook, and Twitch is where you might possibly be with us right now watching our live stream.
That is 100% accurate.
And last but certainly not least, if you would like to send us a strongly worded email, you can send that to info@lostjoysticknetwork.com.
That's true.
Right.
Well, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Monterey Jack. Thank you, Cheddarhead Charlie and Camembert Kate and the whole Rescue Rangers family and extended family. Really, they're all of our friends are our Rescue Rangers. We got a Monty in there, no doubt. We got a Dale. I don't think we have enough gadgets. But with that,
Would Kalen be the Monty because he's a cheesehead?
no, don't you dare. With that,
It's a Wisconsin thing.
I hope you have a fantastic evening, and thank you for spending some of it with us. Or thanks for hanging out with us in your car, on your drive, on your commute, at your desk, whatever it is. I just want to say, go out there, have fun, be safe, and be excellent to each other. I knew it was going to end. I knew it. Damn.
Just cut right off, too.
Yep.
That was intense.
I hope that's how he ends the show. We need to tell Ben, leave that whole ending exactly like that. Like the train wreck ending where the song just ends and then we're like, oh, it just ended. And then the show ends.
Son of a...
See, the Tiger Wolf gets it. He's cracking up. Short and sweet. Nothing to it.
That's right.
I support you. My cat's name is Keith Camembert. Yeah, well, I think you stole that from the Rescue Rangers because Monterey Jack's mom's name is Camembert Kate. Okay?
Do you get the shit?
Yeah, exactly. You have to add a big train wreck sound effect at the end. Like, it's literally. That's I'm in on this. This is perfect. It's a microcosm for the show, really, if you think
Did
about it.
Keith Camembert get the shits from drinking garbage juice?
Colonel Meowenstein got drink garbage juice. He's got
Sergeant
shit.
Meowenstein.
Sergeant Meowenstein. I'm sorry, that's right. Well, he's not a colonel yet.
Nope, not yet.
Sergeant Meowenstein drank garbage juice. He's got the shits. I got to take him to the vet. I'll share pics. Please do. The pets of the Lost Joystick the Stick Network.
Should I make a channel for that? Pets of
No,
LJN.
let's just put it in the general. I don't need another channel to not read. Oh man,
All right.
how we all doing, man? I had a lot of fun with that one. I love this game. I really do.
game.
It's just not. It's too easy, and it's just not quite that 5. It's like it's almost there for me. But again, I'm just like slightly different generation than everybody else on the show. Like sometimes I feel like you and I are right here, and then sometimes it's like there's this huge gap because of 700 days. It's
Yeah.
weird,
Uh-huh.
but it is the way it is. So, yep, good game, and I enjoyed the show. It's on the Plex server. I gotta get our friends on the Plex. You know, maybe we could make that. I can't really make that on Patreon. There's a lot of stuff on there I do not own the rights to public broadcast. I have the DVDs. I have a lot of the Blu-rays. I own the files.
We
of
do
most-
need to do like a MST 3000 episode.
Oh my God.
We have to do that on the Patreon though. We couldn't do that. We'll get flagged left and right. if
We really
YouTube
need
that.
to like make one and just put it up somewhere. Yes, I love doing that stuff. Like, you know what Amy and I have been doing? We watch a lot of like old like 70s and 80s shows. Like we watched Three's Company, right? And then we watched what was the other one we were just watching? I can't remember. I don't know. But we just watched some Charlie's
WKRP
Angels.
in Cincinnati.
No, but it's on there. It's on the list. We'll get to it. But we started watching Charlie's Angels. And buddy, there's nothing funnier than shitting on shows like that where you're like, how did you even get here? You know, like you're in a swamp and you're wearing you're trying to hide, but you're wearing this giant pink and purple mushroom hat almost like a toucan, and you're underwater and you don't think anybody can see this giant pink hat. Oh my God. That show is we will sit there and watch it and I'll guess the line. I'll know what they're going to say because you just know enough of television and how things got written in that area. So like somebody will say something and I'll be like, he's going to say this. And he says it exactly the way you say it. And it's just like, you can see it all. It's this weird, predictable
And
thing.
of course, Amy's with you going, you've already watched this episode.
No, Amy actually it's really more of her idea to do this stuff. I recommend The Lost Skeleton of Cadavra if you want a great B movie. I'll watch it. But man, I would love to do like something like that and just shit on something like that. We should probably do it with stuff like episodic, like things that are relevant to video game culture, like an episode of Rescue Rangers.
We
Right,
could.
where it's like, why is this 8-year-old girl here by herself?
Yeah.
Like, you can kind of hear what they're saying, but you really can hear what we're saying. Oh my God, the Charlie's Angels shit is just hilarious because it's so like the most basic tropes sometimes. What are you doing?
I'm turning this off because now that I'm facing you like this, I keep going because I keep seeing.
Well,
it
you
out of my
never look
peripheral
at
vision.
me. You're either looking at the phone or the TV. You never look at me. You
I
ever
try
notice
to
that?
ignore you.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty good. LJ and Science 3000 on the Discord. Hang out. I'm in. I
That's
think
what
we
I'm
should
saying.
do it. Hey, look. When you got time, that's the thing, right?
We could even broadcast whatever we're going to watch on here.
We could even do better than that. We could output it up there and
Yeah.
have it on a screen and whatever. We got all that stuff. No problem there. It's the source. We were it's no different than doing what we're doing with an Atari. What's the difference, right? So,
We need a
could,
green screen so we can set in front of it like they do in Mystery Science Theater.
or we could just sit in front of it.
Or we could just do that.
We could just do this. You don't see their faces. You see the backs of their heads. Tom Servo's there and Popcorn Boy, whatever his name is.
Crow?
Crow, yeah. He looks like a popcorn machine always, I think. Yeah. So, but yeah, I would love to do that because that shit's fucking hilarious. Oh my God. We were laughing. I don't even remember what it was. It was basically the first episode of Charlie's Angels is like a movie. It's 2 hours long. It's an hour and 20 minutes, but you know that means it was 2 hours long on
'cause
TV.
you had commercials
Right.
into it. And
And oh my God, basically the premise is these people are going to take over this winery. They think they're going to own it. And come to find out, Charlie has found out whatever something there. They bring this woman in who pretends to, like one of the angels, right? She comes in and pretends to be the long lost heiress of it, like this girl who disappeared and has come back. And then they bring in another person who says, that person's an imposter. I'm the real Miss Lemaire or whatever it is. But they're both Charlie's Angels. Oh, it's so bad, but it's good. It's really actually pretty funny. Oh, Fantasy Island is the other one we've watched.
Oh yeah.
Terrifying show. Fantasy Island is awful. Oh my God. Tattoo, total perv. And Ricardo Montalban, Mr. Rourke, it's literally the monkey's paw thing. I think we talked about this.
Yeah.
Oh, so you want to be a professional baseball pitcher and strike out George Brett. No problem. Here's your uniform. And then the monkey paw curls, and it's like, oh my God, who just died? Did George Brett just die because I asked for this? What happened? Ken Brett, dead. His pitcher brother. You're his new brother.
I never ever watched that show.
It's not for children. Also, you know what's funny?
I thought because it was Fantasy Island, you see these dipshits in a suit and the little tattoo guy going, they playing, boss. I always thought it was like some weird like sex island show.
No,
thing.
there's really none of that.
Like a romance island or something.
The Gamer Collective. Hey. Hello. So
Gamer Collective's like, what in the fuck did I
we're
just
talking
walk
about old
into?
TV, and it's going to get a little worse because I'm going to tell you. Here's one for you. So they wanted Charlie's Angels to be taken seriously, right? They said, oh, we don't want this to be... They have a term for what that type of television was considered back in the 70s, late 70s, early 80s. Can you guess what the term was of a show like Charlie's Angels?
I'm sure it's something quite misogynistic.
Jiggle television was what it was called. Yeah. And I thought to myself, but as you watch it, you're like, well, there's Farrah Fawcett playing tennis with no bra on. No doubt about it. She comes up and answers. This is the best part. There's phones in the weirdest places. She's in the intro to the show. She's playing tennis against like an automated tennis machine. She's just shooting balls.
Yeah.
She's playing it back. No bra. Phone rings. Where's the phone? Right at the net. Like you got the net and there's a table, like this type of table right over here that you can't see on the screen. And there's a table with a phone on it.
Is there a red phone like that one?
It's actually not red. Charlie's is red. But you know what's funny? This show aired in 1976. They were all push button touch tone phones. There were no rotaries. They had the finest of phones at that point. Also, one thing I got to get is one of those external speaker boxes that everybody used. Like that's what Charlie was.
Oh,
was
yeah,
that
yeah.
box. I got to get one of those, and I got to hook it up to
Just
that.
get an answering machine.
No, I need that thing, that box. I guarantee you they're out there. So
That's not how you talk to Sebastian Bach, though. When you want to put him on
that's
speaker.
different. That's when we're gonna cosplay Trailer Park Boys. The new Jiggle TV is called Love Island. No doubt about it. That's not even Jiggle TV. That's just tits and ass television, buddy, right there. That show is just a bunch of like attractive people with no clothes all banging is what that show is.
What's that?
Love Island.
I've never.
Oh, the girls love it. I can't stand it. I can't. It's amazing. Like, I said at one point, this is so funny. I was like, it's just a bunch of people running around half naked swearing at each other. And Vivian goes, isn't that what Trailer Park Boys is? And I was like, well, shit, you're right, it is.
Did you look at her and go, got him?
Yeah, pretty much. I was like, shit, she got me. But it is. But anyway, it's like brain rot, mindless. I can't even watch that shit. Oh my God. Sounds like my kind of show. Yeah, tits and ass television. What is this? What am I reading? Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I don't know. Sorry, I have to answer a question to Jay. All right, sorry, I had to answer a question. Better Than Love Island is called Dating Naked UK. Is this like with the Indian people who get married? It's like Indian Wife Search or whatever that show is. They have that too. This is why I don't have Netflix. It's why I don't watch it. All that shit's on there.
Love Island, but naked. I thought that was called Naked and Afraid.
I thought that was Love Island. Okay. Anyway, this is Nude Love Island. Well, it's true tits and ass television then. But yeah, I would love to do that. Like, just take an episode of like I don't
Love
know.
Island?
No, I don't want to talk about Love Island anymore. Wish Twitch's notifications actually work. Half the pages I follow don't send me a notification when they go live. If you were in our Discord, which costs you no more than $3.50 a month as a patron,
Yeah, you'll get the Chronicle bot.
Chronicle Bot will
Overlord
harass
tell
you and tell you all about it. Yeah, find me somewhere and I'll help you out. Gamer Collective, we'll get you on there. You'll know. Yeah, I get that myself. Or like we used to have that with Matt and Mark. I would I'm following. I want alarms, and I don't get them.
Yeah.
You could also do it through YouTube. We live stream through YouTube as well. So if you want, that usually is pretty good about notifying you. More like chronic bot, chronically harassing you bot.
When you said chronic bot, I thought Dr. Dre at
Dr.
that point.
Drizzy.
It's Dr. Dre's weed robot that rolls joints for him, the chronic bot.
Did you hear what Dr. Dre said?
No.
Nothing, you idiot. Dr. Dre's dead. He's locked in my basement.
Well, everybody, thanks for coming out.
Got him. Are we supposed to be doing a show? Ugh. Whatever, man. I'm hungry. Yeah, glad you made it, Gamer Collective. Definitely follow us on YouTube, or like I said, join the Patreon if you want. I don't care, it's fine. But we'd love to have you in the Discord to come hang, and we have a good time there. And you'll always know. Usually we're trying for every other Wednesday. We're only 90 episodes in. You'd think we'd be able to stabilize by now, but we're adults with jobs. That's what we tell people. We're busy.
Potato.
Really, I'm just a lazy fuck.
That means
So-
nothing.
It doesn't.
When in Rome, that is nothing.
That doesn't fit here at all. That doesn't work.
That's the second Anchorman quote I've done tonight.
When in Rome.
Yeah.
That doesn't really work here. Doesn't fit. What was the other one? I didn't miss it.
When I said go fuck yourself, San Diego.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't miss that. I remember that vividly now. Now you bring it up, I certainly remember. But yeah, I don't know. I would do that, man. Let's figure out a day. What are you doing this weekend?
Working?
Oh yeah, I got to go to a wedding Saturday. This is what adults do. It's on Hill Road.
Oh,
Not far. Dana's daughter, or Dana's sister, not daughter.
No.
Dana's sister's getting married. So we got to do that. We may just stay at the hotel that the wedding's at, or whatever party they're having as. I don't know. But yeah, we need to watch I don't know, a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles episode or something dumb and just shit on it. Like a Charlie's Angels episode would be great because it's so predictable and dumb, but also so funny.
Because it's a whale's vagina.
Uh,
Wait.
I think that's part of the meaning that was lost by scientists many years ago.
Tiger Wolf just said, what?
What? I always imagine every time I see that with the U, it's the pair saying what, and every time it's with the A, it's the old woman with no tooth going, what? She passed away,
You know what that is for me every time I see it?
I'm sure that the pair has gone bad by now too. That's good.
That's definitely.
Yeah, that was that's one we could do. We could do the what was that show? That's Johnny Cash was on that. That was Johnny Cash and Boss Hogg.
Yeah.
What was the show that I was watching at the time?
I don't even remember now.
It's like a Murder, She Wrote style show. But Columbo.
Yeah,
It's
Columbo.
Columbo. We watched Columbo, and it's like Johnny Cash and fucking Boss Hogg are there. What was his real name? Something Fudd or something. He's got that weird
Fudd?
Elmer Fudd type
Fudd?
name. What was Boss Hogg's real name? He was a very well-respected actor, by the way. Boss Hogg. Did you know the old Boar's Nest is now a church?
Really?
Yeah, it's in. They filmed most of that show in
Hazard County.
No, they filmed it in Roswell in Georgia. Most of that area, like north of Atlanta. As soon as you say it, I'm gonna be like,
Sorrel Book.
Book.
Yeah, Booke.
Like Elmer Fudd.
Sure.
Yeah. So anyway, that was fun, man. I enjoyed this game. I really liked it. Now I got to go find this stupid box variant. I don't have a box for this game at all, which I was kind of disappointed by. I thought I had it, and then I realized I didn't. And then we literally went to Media Reload today, and they had a boxed copy for $74. And I thought, it was really bad condition. And I thought, I'm not buying that. If I can get the other one for $75 plus shipping or whatever, I'll just buy that one. If it's going to be kind of crummy, give me the hard to find crummy one.
Yeah.
Give me the no offer.
Even that $50, I know you want the manual, but even that $50 one with the cart, that box looked better than the one at Media.
Yeah, it did, but I'm telling you, it's just not worth the delta of $25 to try and find a $15 or $20 manual.
No.
Of which you're already trying to find the hard to find. Like Rescue Rangers, not inherently difficult to find, but the manual is gonna be the hardest part. And then after that, finding the -1 version of the manual.
Only if you had crates of manuals that might have one in it.
I can tell you it's not in there.
No, well, did you already look?
I know all the NES stuff that's in there.
Oh, no.
It won't be there long though. It's going away. And it's also not mine, so I got to send it to him.
Yeah, that's true.
But I got other stuff to send to him. I'm excited.
Yeah, you got to send him Maxwell Manor.
Well, and I've kept all the stuff from our trade separate because I won't put it in there until we've completed the deal. So the things I'm actually getting from him have sat in like a baggie because I don't want to mix them and then there be some change of heart or whatever.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I try to be fair and
That's
segment.
fair.
So yeah, but I'm throwing some stuff in there for him too. Like that, Yeah. And then, I'm just, man, oh man, I'm going to do my first card show in 37 years, probably 36 years. Next Saturday, I'm trying to sell my friend's collection for him, which we've been getting graded, and some of my stuff.
And say in your own.
Man, I got to get rid of this stuff. I started going through it. I'm keeping all the fakers, all the Baker Mayfields, got to keep those. And then I'm printing a bunch of those card boxes. Did I show you the Buccaneers one I did?
Yeah, I was there when you did.
Oh,
it.
that's right. That's right. That thing looked awesome.
Remember, because you made the thin film.
Yeah, the
'cause you
little
just wanted to see how it laid out.
two layer. Yeah.
And I said that'd be cool if you could do it because the orange or the red on it was see through.
Yeah.
And I was
And
like,
they're
that's
like,
really
yeah.
cool.
But I've been doing a lot of that stuff, and then I got to go do that and sell it. I bought a little display case, which you can also use for everything. Like it's big enough. It's got the stands and stuff, so I can hold it up and all that. So when I open it, I can keep it open and all that stuff.
Kind of like Kalen's,
I
smaller version of what Kalen
It
uses.
comes with a bag and stuff, and I know it was a little more expensive, but I'm like, it's a padded bag.
Oh.
Yeah. And then I've been printing, like I've been on a 3D printer kick where I've been printing like all these like different stands to display things when I sell them. I designed a plaque that has like a contact list logo and then also my QR codes for PayPal and Venmo. Just trying to make everything easy so when I go sell this shit, it's simple.
Yeah.
And if people have questions, I can just point. It's right there. Just pay me there. Oh, yeah, I take it right there.
I want to get a 3D printer.
Yeah, you can come use mine whenever it's not busy. It's not busy today. But until you do, come use it, man. There's some. It's fun. I've had a lot of. It's a lot more fun than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
I got it for a very specific purpose, and I've been using it for everything. Those collector boxes are awesome. Like I feel like I want to make some that are like I'll show them on the show one of these days. But basically, it's like a top loader box that you can put like cards in and stuff. Well, I've customized them. So I've made a Lions one, a Michigan one, Red Wings. I think I want to make one for the hockey sets and stuff like that, like my hockey cards. Like, just so I can keep it in that and find stuff very easily. Because I don't want these long fucking white boxes full of a bunch of junk I don't want.
You know what'd be really easy you should make is an Ohio State one.
No.
Yeah, because it'd just be a little poop on the front of the box.
Yeah. It would probably break my printer.
But just make it a poop.
Yeah. It's in Michigan. It certainly wouldn't work properly up here. So, yeah.
I don't know. From the last game, didn't look like it worked properly in Ohio State either.
No, it didn't. And that's the beauty of this year is that it's here.
Yeah.
That's my favorite part about winning there. That and just hearing the dead silence of everybody crying, just sobbing and weeping. Like there was some sort of terrible accident where a dog was like hurt but not killed. People are sad. That's what it's like.
Huh.
Actually, they're crying harder than that. Maybe the dog did die. I don't want him to. I like dogs. I don't want to talk about dogs dying. I am weeping. Yeah, I would be too. This is the saddest part of the show. Easily. Yeah, I got the Maxwell Manor there. Got to get that to Johnny too. That's going. I just find it funny that literally everything is in here except the game. It's a 5 1/4 disc. Here's the hint booklet. The cardboard that the game goes in. There's this letter. There's their catalog. You name it.
I'm surprised Johnny wasn't like, well, imagine that. I have the 5 1/4 at home.
Yeah.
But no box.
I don't have that. I actually have Maxwell Manor for the C64. This is probably not a very cheap game. And then look at it. I mean, this is
It's
like
a nice box.
It's the Avalon Hill game from who's the Avalon Hill game company? Never mourning the NES episodes. Yeah, it's sad. It's gonna be a few days till we do another one of those.
Lots of SNES episodes.
I first saw this and I thought, oh, this is cool. I want this. And then I thought, oh,
Hasbro now.
that's gotta. Hasbro owns Avalon Hill, huh? So then, but this has got to be like a hard, like whether it's super desirable or not. I've never seen this box before. To be fair, I didn't see any Commodore 64 game boxes in my youth because we all copied games because that's how we thought the world worked. I mean, we did not understand you could buy them like this. Avalon Hill got bought by them along with Wizards and TSR. Okay, well, that makes sense. Interesting. Yeah. Well, it's a cool box, man. I don't know what that thing is behind the guy, but he's looking the wrong way because the skull and the wildebeester, they're going to get him.
Yeah, he's standing there all excited. Like, I got my gun and my cross. And
take
I'm about to get
that.
fucking 8.
Yeah, maybe turn around. Maybe be a little more spatially aware. you know. But no, they can't because they're idiots. Anyway.
Diskette for Atari or Commodore 64.
Yep. 8-bit computers.
Microcomputer Games Division.
You know where you could learn about collecting games like that? The Collector's Quest podcast.
That's what I hear.
Yep. Johnny and Tyler will whisk
Totally
you
forgot
away.
that was lenticular. I don't know why I couldn't remember that.
Yeah. You know, that's a great topic because there really aren't that many. And the funny part about it is some of them, like is it Crash Bandicoot 2 or one of those, the actual cover comes off.
Yeah.
Or it's just part of it slid in there. Whereas like a game like Skull Monkeys, you have to have it's like Tool. The Tool Enema CD, you have to have that correct cover because it's part of the cover.
Because it was actually
Right.
the plastic had the...
Skull Monkeys is like that,
Yeah.
where the plastic has the actual ridges and it's what creates shows you the different screens, right? The different pictures. So that's a great topic. I actually got to check that. I literally today finished that episode, the computer collecting episode, which I found moderately interesting. No, it was very good. It was right in my wheelhouse because the early computer stuff that Tyler talks about. I didn't. It's kind of out of my purview. I never really got into that stuff. It was like in the 80s, 90s, like late 80s, early 90s when I started to really get into the computer stuff. So, but again, didn't really see any of the boxes because we were little where's kids. We were bad. We downloaded everything, man. That's how I played Street Fighter. I remember playing Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter on my computer with a keyboard, doing Hadoukens with like a forward, down, forward, and a button press.
Oh, my.
Oh, dude. I played Mortal Kombat because the joypads for the computers sucked. You had a Gravis gamepad. Then Microsoft came out with the Sidewinder, which everybody thought was going to be amazing and really wasn't that great. And then what does everybody remember about the late 80s, early 90s computer controllers? They're all flight sim stick things.
Oh, yeah.
They're those horrible sticks with the buttons on top.
Mm-hmm.
You can't plug and play Mortal Kombat with that. So
Imagine trying to do a roll with that.
no, it was, I can. It's not great. But yeah, I remember playing those games on my computer that I just bootlegged them and put them on there and ran them. And, but yeah, I remember playing the first Mortal Kombat with my keyboard and being like, oh my God, I've got to get a controller for this thing. And there weren't good options at that point. They sucked. Oh, they sucked. I remember that was like always the thing. I'm going to just fucking play it on Genesis. Genesis controller's a million times better than this. Why can't it's a serial port. Why can't I just hook it to the fucking computer?
Which would make sense.
It probably could have been done at the time. You had to rewire some shit. Or I don't know how they pin out. But anyway, all right. I think it's probably time for us to wrap up. We've been here for a good 3.5 hours. So thank you all for hanging out. You want to come hang out on Discord? Everybody here, most of you here are in there. But like I said, you can find us on Patreon, patreon.com/Lost Joystick Network. Come sign up. Come have some fun with us. Let me make sure nobody signed up. I checked my phone. I haven't looked at it in a minute. No, I don't see anything here.
Oh, good. I'm showing up as you're leaving. What's up, Shake?
Oh, look who's here. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, we are literally about to sign off. So it's all your fault, Shankus. Yeah, he shows up and everybody leaves.
Yep.
So, all right. Well, have a good night. Sorry, Drew. It was good. We had a good time.
Yeah.
Glad you showed up. Yeah, no, it's fine. That's the one detriment of doing Wednesdays is he's usually working, I think. He's, busy being a cop.
Yeah, well.
I've heard he's a cop.
Mm.
How would I know? I'm no narc. All right, we got to go. Just like me showing up to a birthday party. All right, fellas.
Oh, come on.
Have a great night. We'll talk soon. See you in the Discord if you're there. Bye.
Later, dude.